decided to have an update today.
Well, I mean, not just that, but like, you know, they're getting the security going and some things are different, and I had to learn it. And luckily, I found that video real quick. I don't know if anyone's actually here at the moment.
People use Zoom for businesses now.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
We stopped using it.
Now let's double check, see if it's working over here.
Brave decision.
The breakfast cereal. Session 26. This is 28, dude.
This is 26.
Nah,
the last episode was 25.
Last episode 27. Why is there 27 videos on there then?
Because like opening shit. There's like additional there's like Kringle campaign and shit in there.
Yeah.
What about the fucking
Kringle campaign?
The thing that me and you did with Eldrazi and Philin.
I don't think it's in there.
That was a teaser trailer, but that's why That's why there's multiple videos in the play. You're going by playlist. I'm going by episode.
I was going by playlist, yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe you guys did that because I was on Amazon Prime and they put trailers in his episodes and it's like, what? I thought I was getting like 9 episodes, not 8 in a trailer.
I don't know. But I am going to quickly bring this out there. It's because I'm putting it on Twitter. It's time.
I already did. Don't do that.
But I'm doing it now on mine. D&D.
We'll just silently watch.
Thank you. No, because there actually really like isn't anybody here quite yet. But I'll just get into it then, I guess. Let's get into our announcements. Because if people really want to hear it, they'll hear announcements afterwards. Let me find that real quick. Because you just sent that to me. Hi, everybody. I'm Freddie Hines, and I am the Dungeon Master for JoyQuest. And here we are. I'm not nervous at all with our players here. We got Ivan the Roy, Prescott Bell Warrior, Superboy, Magic Man of the Hour. He's handsome. We have Stina. We have Charlie, and then we have British Boy. So thanks for coming. That's our show, and it's time to go home. No, it's time to give a big old shout out.
Yeah, this was just a check-in. Hey, we're live.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
No one's ill.
See you guys in another 6 weeks.
Exactly.
No one played D&D. When did we stop? In March?
I think it was March. Yeah.
Yeah, it was late February.
And we didn't
Early
play
March.
D&D like we said we would. So everyone
Right.
was rusty.
We're actually here on time for once. No, I love all my players. I'm glad we're here. I'm just a little pea shy. But big shout out to our Patreon producers, Mr. Host, Morgan Ehlers, and a new one, Crad Viron. Ooh.
Hey.
I definitely have a place for that name somewhere in JoyQuest. That'll be fun. I can't wait. I even got a voice and everything. It was like instant. I'm like, oh, perfect. I need that. So I'm very excited. Thanks for joining, Crad. And if you want to join our Patreon too, go for it, because we've got new episodes of My Hero on there. It's pretty sick. And we'll have more things on there. Any other announcements, or should I just jump right in?
No, just a 2+ minute preview on Patreon right now for episode 24
that's right.
of My Hero Alternative. And that'll be on there pretty soon.
But you can have Uno right now.
Oh yeah, or you on YouTube and watch an Uno one-off that we did. Because we're all losing our fucking minds in the
you're telling me, buddy boy.
in the quarantine.
Yeah.
Some people noticeably had a very cathartic scream during that bit. You could tell who was an essential worker, who wasn't voice acting in that one.
Yeah. Well, in that case, fuck. Let's dive in. So
We get new character pictures, don't we?
Nah.
yes,
You're old.
yes we do. And you have like strange little leather wings. No, I'm getting distracted. Here we go. So
It's a cane.
where we last left off, we saw all of our players return back to the Ironwave Estate, and there were purchases made. There were many adventures to be had. There were things that have been returned. There are things that have been lost. A wish was made, but at what kind of cost? In that moment, all of you were hit with a chaotic veil of darkness and pain as it lanced throughout all of your bodies, and some of you have heard a quick momentary cry.
I literally totally forgot what happened.
Hey,
last
thanks
session. I'm just
for
remembering now. Like, it's all
thanks
coming
for
back to
shattering
me right
that
now.
narrative, though. You could.
Well, you're being freaking like
Fucking
cryptic.
bars.
I know.
Though.
I'm getting
You're
there.
being cryptic.
Jesus. No, we gotta start
Let him
over.
simmer,
Hang
let
on.
him simmer.
Let's restart the
Guys,
stream.
This is why he needed the 2-month
Steve just went,
break. This was
Stay in the mood.
This was what the hiatus was for, so he could figure out them sweet.
Jesus.
He spent this entire hiatus just
Shut
writing
up, players, before I kill your characters.
I'm sorry, Freddy. We're just so rowdy. And
I'm gonna mute all of you, I swear!
D20 checks.
Only I get to play Uno. Alright, let's see. It's me solitaire Uno, that's weird. Oh, man. It really tripped me up. Hang on, I got this.
We can play Facebook Uno. They have Uno on Facebook.
Okay.
I don't have Uno.
No, seriously, guys. Just give me a second. But you guys were veiled in nothing but darkness and pain. And as a last thing some of you might have heard was the cry of patience. And then a wet slab of possibly blood, meat, a body. You don't know. But something hit the floor.
Soup.
But thankfully, in those moments that have passed, there was silence. With that in mind, Bobby, you kind of see a light, and it's really bright. You almost have to kind of like put your hands over your eyes, and you see you are in a completely just white room. It literally looks like the like Goku, like time chamber almost. That kind of like large emptiness.
Oh my God, is Son Goku here?
No, they're not.
We're gonna get so many bad comments.
As you kind of like peering around, and you hear a voice behind you, and just welcome, young warlock. It seems there are some decisions that must be made. As you turn around and you see this incredibly thin man, and it's just like literally, if like you could see like every single rib, every single like bone, like with like a thin skin, thin kind of very light red skin. With very
when he says
yeah.
When he says young warlock, I'm like, oh, young. So you know how to flatter a woman.
As you turn to face this person, like with like this very stretched, tight, light red skin over the bones, you can see like very large ears, like literally like 2 ears. It's almost like elephant ears, almost that kind of like droop low with these like large like almost like cork like gauges within each ear. And he's floating and sitting what seems to be on top of nothing. And he's just resting his hands over his lap with a trailing white beard with these like seems to be like golden circles that maybe were like painted in, or there might actually be like legitimate gold weaved within his beard, and these very, very light eyes. Like it's almost like the pupils themselves have just kind of like started slowly graying out. But he looks towards you, and he's just like, "Do you know why you are here, Warlock?"
I mean, in this specific place or this overall situation?
Whichever is more comfortable for you.
I was tired of losing, that's why.
Well, unfortunately, it seems your path lies to the destruction of one of Arbiter's temples. I am not one to usually intervene in such tidings or in such decisions. I am more of a prompter. That is what I am. But I am here to warn you that this is folly. You should not do this.
And I go, you don't think I didn't have a plan against that?
And what kind of plan would that have been? To bargain?
Okay, so you know me pretty fucking well. Who the fuck are you?
I am Nuin. They have called me a deity, a celestial, of pure balance and neutrality. But that is not entirely correct. As I've said before, I am a prompter of ideas. And I am here to prompt you with the idea of serenity. As he kind of like strokes and thrums like his fingers like through the beard, like almost contemplatively, but like it looks like he's staring straight at your eyes, but you can't quite tell. It's almost as if he's somewhat blind. But he's like, and I warn you not to disrupt the balance of the Arbiter's temples, for you will face such a great wrath. Why not take the other options that you wish not to see?
What do you mean by other options? Because if I don't play this game, they could very well hurt. The demons can very well hurt my family.
Is that truly the case? Because the pact that you have made were decisions long ago. The real issue is of you being selfish and not letting go. Tell me, young warlock, do you truly wish to have peace? What is it you're actually searching for?
Oh, so it's the part 2 stuff. It's the whole revenge scheme. Well, I am actually seeking balance. Thank you very much. Mr. Stone killed my son. I'm gonna kill his son.
But a vengeance of that will not bring you true peace. Why not forsake the evil that you have brought? You've been given a gift to experience mortality once more. For as you've tasted immortality at a point, there are layers of rules and boundaries that we dare not cross, lest we awake an even greater power. Leave your evil powers and pact behind. They cannot truly do you harm, for once again, you are immortal.
You don't think I haven't tried getting rid of that pact?
Drop your gauntlet on this ground here. Walk, and your pact will be broken. Live a mundane life. Leave this behind. This is your chance to experience true peace. Or, if you keep this power and act selfishly once again, there is nothing that I can do. The Arbiter might even visit you on this path of destruction, but he is kind, but not polite. So, in a kindness, he might very well strike you down. He might very well leave you in a pit of flames and ashes, but within kindness he has given you an eternal peace.
A pit of flame and ashes? Bitch, I lived that for however long time works in the God Zone there. And it was fucking cold. A mundane life. I'd go fucking mad.
It is your choice. And he lifts a hand and
also, and you're saying if I keep on this path, I'll meet the Arbiter. That's exactly who I want to meet next.
But you may not survive it. And these gates kind of open and light peers in, but nothing happens. He's just like, "This is your one and only chance, Warlock. Leave the gauntlet behind and live freely."
Can't do that. You say if I just heard a little girl scream before this all fucking happened. And you tell me to give up this power that I can use to fucking save someone.
You may find strength somewhere else.
But I need strength right now. This is not a waiting game.
A loss of patience will be your downfall. Be blessed that you are mortal, for you have choices. Which is strange enough, isn't it?
I don't know, just to me, living a mundane life in seclusion seems pretty fucking selfish. I tried that once before when I first got back to the mortal realm.
Does it have to be secluded? You have friends.
Well, if I don't got power, then I'm not fucking useful.
You have power in your own way.
And these kids are freaking aimless without me.
You can be a guide.
They're gonna get in trouble.
You don't need these hellish flames to guide them. A simple, gentle guiding hand would all that might be necessary. You keep making excuses. It is still your choice. So what happens from here? Know this. You and you alone, Bobby Burnquist, shall bear that weight on your conscience and your shoulders.
Huh. She starts, he's staring, she just stares right back, just squints at him.
His gaze is not unmoving. He just watches and waits. Time passes. And it's strange about this room. It is also absolutely silent. There's no sense of ambience or atmosphere. And at some points it feels a bit suffocating. Only but the breaths heard from you and him being the same room. What do you do?
She thinks back to the time that she first met Tsukiro. 16-year-old little kid, lost in the world, didn't even know his own heritage. Oh, I miss that kid. He started from nothing too.
You may have a chance to see him again.
How?
When you die and choose the river.
You're saying that if I give this shit up, I get that choice again?
Yes.
I fucking give it up immediately.
So you drop the gauntlet.
Tell me I can see my little boy again?
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, willingly. I rip off the fucking gauntlet. Just fucking tosses it.
You see a very slight smile as you hear just, it will be hard, but believe in your own strength within mortality. You will find a way, and I wish you luck.
I'm gonna fucking need it. This better not be bullshit.
It's not.
Or I will find you. I've died plenty times before. I've crawled up in the bottom plenty times before, even then.
I do not doubt this. Do you walk out the doors?
Well, I gotta fucking figure this out. I can't waste another second now. Gotta go back to the chaos. I left there. Wait with the door. I'm sorry, I'm misinterpreting. What were the doors? Is that to go back to our current situation?
You don't know. There are just doors that open behind you and another source of light, but dimmer. Dimmer than where you are.
I'm assuming that's the way out. So that's where I'll go.
Brace yourself, for life does have its own weight and pains. As you take
I'm gonna be down inside. I only have 3 HP left.
500 points necrotic damage.
I'm dead.
No. I mean, you take 25 points of lightning damage, but but you're alive and you're still stepping through this gate as you feel that pain and that jolt, and you wake up. And luckily, your sight has returned to you, and you see the rest of your party in what seems to be a circle of quick makeshift cots. Bernard is tending to the rest of your party with some cloths of water.
See the aftermath?
And it is within the room with Ginro sitting on her lazy boy within next to the fireplace. But she seems extremely furious. And at this point, you all awake.
Wait, do I awake? Because I have 2 failed death saves.
You all awake.
And a missing arm. Holy shit.
You don't have an arm, no.
I'm awake, but I'm armless. Excellent.
Good, because I would have felt like a dick if I did that new character art without the arm and she ended up still having an arm.
I gotta say, Steve,
okay, cool.
Don't question it when you're down, like almost down for the count, and then the DM says, everyone rise.
Fuck, I'm shaking so hard from that.
Okay.
Ow.
How do I... Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
So I wake up, everyone's in fucking cots.
Yes.
That's one hell of a party.
Is Bunky still hot?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Please.
what was that?
Is Bunky still hot?
No. Bunky is Bunky once again.
Damn it!
What happened?
Bunky's only a 7 now.
Monkey's only a 7.
What happened, dude? What?
I mean,
That's a fair question. What happened?
The last time I saw him, was he still hot?
well, yes. I mean, you saw him as a humanoid.
We all got knocked
and with a
out,
sword.
Right? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Wait, where's the
You
sword?
guys aren't seeing the sword anywhere in sight right now.
Are we seeing patience anywhere?
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, so that's what I do first. Where
Important.
the fuck is patience?
Well, at that point, you hear Ginro just... I would have asked you the same thing, but she's gone. She and my daughter Jonelle are gone.
Good for you, girl.
Shut up.
No.
Like
she got
she's
taken,
pissed. She's like,
Elia.
yeah, she's like pissed looking at you.
Also, holy shit, where's your arm?
Yeah, your arm's gone. Just...
You know.
Is Bunky
Shit
still
happens.
in there not hot?
I mean, Bunky's curled up with you. His breathing's pretty shallow,
Is
though.
Bunky back to normal in the room?
What?
Okay, so he didn't go on an adventure with
No.
them. Okay.
Bunky's breathing's pretty shallow, though. If you want to make a medicine check, you can go ahead there, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, my little boy.
Well, that's not good.
Oh no, it's good. I don't think I need a natural 20 for this one, and I'm gonna get killed later this episode. That's how it works.
It's a good omen. Hey, it's a good
Okay.
omen.
So what's...
First roll of the new season.
I mean, that's more than enough, honestly. Bunky's breathing is kind of shallow, and you feel that he has a fever, and it's not looking too good, honestly. You can hear very ragged breaths as you hear Bunky. Because
This is the fucking worst.
smaller lungs and all that.
Oh,
And it seems...
Can I heal this monkey?
But at the moment, though, Ginro's like looking at all of you, just like, so, what the hell happened? He's been asleep for 3 goddamn days.
3
Bunky
fucking
was
days.
hot.
So that's a long rest. Hold up.
All right, here's the down low, Ginro. We were trying to uncurse Elia, and in succeeding, caused a bit of a fucking mess.
No shit. And I had to clean it up.
Thank you.
There was a genie. He was pretty cool.
A genie?
We made the genie fight the witch. That's what happened.
Did make that, didn't we? Did we place bets on that? I feel like we placed bets on that.
I don't think we did.
I can't remember shit.
Okay.
No.
It feels like it was months ago, but it was only 3 days.
Weird how time be.
Wait, Gidro. So I was down for the count, right? And I didn't weirdly get back up, like all my bones broke and shit.
No, you have not.
Okay, well that usually happens whenever I go
I
down.
just can't believe how much of a mess it truly did become. Because now, you're all on suspicion, and unfortunately the adjudicator is on his way.
That sounds bad. Is that bad?
It's pretty
What is
fucking
that?
bad. When a
Okay.
whole village, which at first I
It's-
thought you were kind of being lenient on that, but no, apparently a whole village really was destroyed. And my men looked to find
God.
evidence of this moth creature that you spoke of when there was nothing to be found.
Oh my god, boys, Spiderton's biting us in the ass.
I knew it. I knew it
Wait,
would.
so the trail of spiders didn't fucking top you off?
There
Or the fucking we
was nothing. All they saw was just a destroyed little village and littered bodies everywhere.
Oh my
Was it just
god.
a dream? Was it just a dream, just like muscular dreamboat dead Bunky?
We saved.
Fisher, we were walking around town the other day just bragging about that shit.
She
Oh,
she
fuck,
raises
we
up
did,
a
didn't we?
hand to silence all of you at that moment. She's like, I need a damn good reason to defend you against the adjudicator. Because if I don't get one
You're
soon,
lovely.
and she glares at you, Bob's like, I will do anything to protect my family.
We saved Jeremy.
Me too.
Family
Yes.
comes.
And that's what we did. We went to save Jeremy. We stopped the freaking blockage on the silk trade. We had a
But we
pretty
also
good alibi.
destroyed the silk trade, technically.
Well, collateral.
Well, we got the spiders back. The spiders were under control.
True. But we did save Jeremy. I killed him in a dream.
No.
We got
keep it-
Jeremy.
keep it to
We
yourself,
got
buddy.
you.
There's
the
no way going
fucking
about one way.
Ironbloods.
You're all going to matriarch.
Sick.
Wait a minute.
And there's nothing I can do about
I don't
that.
know that.
Is that bad? Because that also seems bad.
You just you
Well, it really
Well,
fucking
considering
sucks.
most of us were in prison there.
you just quite literally
recently.
see her
That's
shaking
bad.
with a mix of rage and fear, concern, and her eyes are just searching for something to help.
I'll check my inventory.
Can a little baby boy get some heals over here? Maybe.
No,
some
fuck you.
windows?
Bunky first.
Oh.
Time is running short.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I will give you 2 options. You can either stay here and try to work with the adjudicator and go to matriarch and face whatever trial that the Patreon will put you through at the mercy of the mage representatives. Or you can run. Maybe you can go to Saslami.
What happens if they
Oh,
come
no.
here? I wasn't paying attention.
Then you're being dragged off to matriarch. And then it's out of my hands.
So it's either a choice between Matriarch and Cumtown.
Ooh.
The thing is, sadly, it's really not much of a fucking choice. They hate the fucking shit out of us. It's not gonna be a fucking fair trial at all.
What do they think we did?
Well, they don't think
Well,
you
it-
did
it's-
anything. They don't
it's
know
not-
who you are.
It's not that what
Oh,
they
cool.
think
Okay,
they
yeah.
did.
I'm gonna go play
Ted, high
hide and
five.
seek for the next 5 weeks.
Ted, high five. Give me a high five. We're not criminals.
Ted, what's happening here is they think that we've wiped out an entire town, and they also think. Wait. So just to make sure, is the your daughter and what's her name? Patience.
Patience?
Do they think we did that? Do you think we did that?
I don't know what to believe anymore, but I have to protect what is mine. And unfortunately, to protect you at least one other way. And she takes out this small wooden chest. She opens it and pulls out a bunch of papers. I release all of you from my services. And she throws it.
Yo, what
she
the
throws it into
fuck?
the fire.
Ooh.
None of you are part of the Iron Wave family anymore.
I never want to play hide and seek with you ever.
Unfortunately,
You mean?
none of you are
Wait.
welcome to come through these doors again.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
No, I put a hand on Elliot's shoulder. You gotta understand, we did some shit long before I met you guys.
No, I want an
Matriarch-
explanation.
Pretty fucking simple. Matriarch's looking for any fucking excuse to sink this family.
At this point, you guys hear
And we just gave it to him.
Well, it's not much of a family if you can just cut ties whenever
you don't have
please.
much
Now,
time.
is it?
They're at the door.
Fine.
Boys.
Family's not just a couple papers
somebody
and
with
contracts.
snacks
Exactly.
Which, by the way, you guys see Axon is still unconscious in his cot. It seems like he hasn't stirred.
Oh shit, Axon's dead again.
Oh my god.
He's breathing.
Ted looks over and just tries to say, like, he just under his breath, like, trying to make sure no one hears. He goes, "That is just not monkey."
Can
I didn't hear it. I don't think any of us
No,
actually
you
heard
get
it.
sneezed over.
Good.
My-
It's staying that way.
My passive perception is 17. I bet I fucking.
Oh, you definitely. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm serious. Like, DM now. What do you do? There's people at the door.
Boys.
Well, they're at the fucking
Ted's
door.
just following. Ted's just
Pick up,
following.
Ted.
I'm
Can you
not great
pick?
at running.
I said, Teddy, can you pick up Axon?
Okay, yeah. Ted scoops up Axon.
I said, we're about to run out. I just fucking whispered to Ginro, I will find Jolene. I will bring her back.
Oh shit, running. God
Thank
damn
you.
Oh no.
Oh,
This family,
okay.
this family.
So
and a
Ted
contract
picks up
to me.
Axon and Fisher.
Thank you.
Oh,
I said, we gotta.
please,
Yeah,
please
'cause
give me
it-
a strength check there.
Strength check. Okay. Just straight strength.
Yeah, just strength. No, actually, you can add athletics. I'm
Not to
sorry,
take
because you're
away-
lifting, so you can add athletics.
Do
Yeah.
athletics? Okay, so
Not-
7 plus. What's my athletics? Plus 8, so 15.
That works.
Quick question, not to take away from the intensity of
Yeah,
this
what's up,
scene,
Murdoch?
But because we've all been laid up in bed for 3 days, we've had a long rest.
Yes,
right?
you all have had a long rest. You're
Oh,
fine.
okay, good.
then.
Yeah. all right.
Okay. I was like, I'm at, like,
Reset.
fucking negative.
Bless.
Yeah, you are all
Everything.
all a long rest.
Oh.
Axon hasn't quite
This is
moved
why
yet.
You boys need me. I ask the important questions.
But at this point, though, so like you quickly put like Bunky into a thing, but like you guys, honestly, 3, 2, 1, you're all running.
Scattling.
Murdoch's like
We're
Murdoch's
running.
like
We're fucking
clambering out the
running.
window.
All right. Ginro points back, be like, Bernard, let them out the back. Right away, ma'am. And you all start running. You hear Ginro, stepping towards the door and opening it, and like as you guys kind of like bunching out, like you guys can hear a little bit of the conversation. Just, good evening, ma'am. You know why I'm here. It's like, yes, but they are not here. They've escaped. Escaped? Oh, that's not really like you, Ginro. What do you mean? Where have they gone to? I don't know. It was late in the middle of the night, and they took things, and they just made their way off somewhere else. I don't know. Now, Ginro, I don't like to get dirty here, but I didn't know where those damn kids are. I'm gonna bring them in one way or another. It'd be a lot more kinder if you can help me in this instance. Otherwise, I'll be taking you too. I'm sorry. Samuel, I don't know where they are. And that's all like you guys can basically pick up
Okay.
as you guys like start
Yep.
you start making your way, you're running out the back door.
Okay, I start grabbing things as we're going to make it look like a robbery.
I'm
Make it
running
look
towards
like
the,
a robbery.
I'm running towards the door with unconscious accent and Fisher, and as I'm running by shit, Fisher reaches out and grabs shit as he's like being dragged.
I grab a set of assorted candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. You're just kind of like quickly like, grabbing things like off the walls, whatever. You guys.
But before
live,
we're
laugh,
out
love
there,
sign.
I do need to say something to Bernard though.
Okay. Well, I mean, Bernard, he leads you to the kitchen, and he actually like opens up a cellar that would lead down into like a collection of like meats and spices and all these different things because it's a lot colder underground. And as you guys are going underground, it also connects to the cellar that leads out into the backyard to where your estate of pretty much dead growing things would possibly be. But he's opening the door, and he's like, "Go, go, go!" And you're running up to Bernard. What do you say?
I hand him the wooden kazoo. Give this the bullet.
I will. And he tucks it aside.
He's just like his dad.
He nods his head as you all are starting to make your way out. You keep looking around. You do hear some grunts, and then you do hear a loud squeal as something. It sounds like something did die. And it's like here, you guys here just like, did you have to go make a mess of the grog? Come on. There's no time for this. They couldn't have possibly used this for an escape route. They're already gone out the back door. Come on, let's go.
Why does the
like
grog keep
that?
fucking dying?
Go fucking figure.
So-
What's the fucking grog? Oh, the grog.
As you guys are running,
As Murdoch
this-
screams, "Oh, the grog!"
at this point, I do need you guys to make Constitution saves, though. As you guys are huffing it. You are going for it, and unfortunately, disadvantage for you there, Ted, because you're carrying 2 people.
Oh no!
But
It's a good
Teddy's
thing I have
so
plus
strong.
5.
Wait, what are we doing? I
Constitution
missed it. I was
saves,
writing.
disadvantage for Ted.
15.
14
not good.
straight.
15 total.
15's fine. Anybody else?
6.
Fail. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Raise the 8.
Fail. Anyone else?
Dirty 20.
Yep. And then Val was yours? 14. That succeeds. So then.
So wait, so who's lagging behind?
Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. God damn it. Fisher, you're fine. You're being carried. I keep forgetting. That's my bad.
Oh.
So unfortunately,
Fisher's being carried, so I'm.
yeah, that was my
I got
bad.
him. I
So,
got him.
it was Elia. So you do like Elia. Like, you're still kind of keeping up, but you're lagging a little bit. You're just not really as good as running as some of these other big boys and girls are. So you're lagging behind just a little bit. You guys aren't trying to be stealthy at this point. They're gonna start rolling perception checks.
That's good.
Okay, so at one point you see like some of you kind of like turn back and you see like a bunch of like ward keepers like kind of like trying to cut off like an exit around the estate as you guys are running through the bushes and already out. You guys see this kind of like medium height, like he looks like he's about like 5'4", maybe 5'3", human who has like this. It's kind of like almost like a bundle of like red hair that's kind of like going everywhere. But he has like this like black leather studded armor, bunch of these like metallic studs like all over with a black kind of like cape that's coming down, and he's wearing pretty much black attire all the way down, gloves and boots, and he looks around. He has like very steely blue eyes as he actually does point. And he looks at your guys' direction. Just, there they go. Let's go.
Great.
They are about, it looks to be about 600 feet away. You guys were able to make a little bit of a head run, but yeah.
Boys and girls, I'll come in handy here. Everyone hold my hands and get in like a nice order or something. Murdoch activates the fucking,
You guys have 15
rod.
minutes. Go. What do you do?
Murdoch activates
What?
the one.
Well, I guess we run like
Yeah,
hell.
because they're running.
What, Murdoch? What are you trying to fucking do?
Murdoch activates the rod of fucking fog.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Everyone hold my
Sick.
hand.
So everyone
follow
stay
me,
together. Everyone
follow
stay
my
together.
lead.
Okay.
Everyone hold my hand. Follow my
I should
lead.
probably
Really
stand on the
nice.
outside.
oh, okay. Wait. So,
Oh yeah. It has to be on the far.
You have to be on one of the ends.
Which arm are you missing?
Which arm am I missing?
oh, yeah, it was your
Good
right
The,
one.
left.
No, I thought it was right.
I thought it was
No,
right.
certain is right.
So
Maybe
she
it is
has
right.
to be on the far right to use her
Far
left
right.
hand.
To
Okay.
use my left hand.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that sucked.
Wait, does Fisher have to have his hand held in this?
I mean, you're
moment?
carrying Fisher.
You're holding my tail.
I'm holding everybody's hand right now.
That's great. Okay, but yeah, that's
Just carry
that's good.
everyone now.
I can
Our
actually
meaty boy.
depending how well they do on their perception checks, which they're gonna have disadvantage on. But you guys like see like Murder, like everyone hold on to me, and out of the skull of the eel, this rolling fog slowly starts coming out, and it just and it starts like billowing and getting bigger and bigger into this this nimbus of thick fog. And the ward keepers and the adjudicator Samuel is going to make perception checks, all with disadvantage. I can turn off the timer actually. Wow. So with that, you guys are running just faster and faster. You're hearing like shouts like in the distance, just like, "Don't let him get away! Bring him in no matter what!" And then slowly it starts kind of to die out. Hearing just the thumps and the heavy footsteps of soldiers and their heavy armor. But you get further and further away, past into the brush. And eventually you guys kind of find that the river again, which leads you further up onto the map, which I will pull up here.
Ooh. I thought you were just gonna jump up and pull up your
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. I'm just gonna show you guys my chest hair.
Oh, you got the
He
map
shaved
fucking
his-
shaved into
Yeah,
his chest.
exactly. But you're pretty much in in the middle of Nibiru here, but you guys are slowly making your way towards where, in the direction at least for since Bobby's kind of more experienced in this place, the Fallen Mountain.
Hey, you guys know what sucks about that eel staff thing?
No, what?
Please tell us.
I literally have to take it on good faith that it works, because to me it's just a clear day.
That's
Would a snake
that's
lie to
that's
you,
right
though?
because you guys are actually using murder kind of guide your path, which makes it easier and not really needing any more checks. Because like as like you look into his like
Sick.
his milky
How
eyes, you
convenient.
actually see like a little piercing blue dot right in the center of it, almost like going in like different directions that actually are seeing past through this fog.
But yeah, I just have to take it on like good faith and shit that you guys, aren't like fucking with me, because as far as I know,
No.
it could just not be working at any point.
I mean, would we lie to you though?
Yeah, we're just fucking around like, oh, you did such a good job, Murdoch. Wow.
Yeah.
Your magic
Like-
stick. That's totally not ordinary.
But
Yeah.
at that point, you guys are making it further and further north, and you know you are well out of the cloud, out of the big old wispy cloud of fog.
It's like 120.
Yeah,
feet.
pretty much. Yeah, you're way ahead at this point. But what do you guys do?
Cry a little.
Yeah, I'm down to cry. Like,
Cry a lot.
Cry sesh.
So like the Brog's dead?
thanks, Murdoch. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't worry,
I-
'cause don't worry. Other friends might be dead too, so don't worry. We've got that in our pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Axon
good.
hasn't stirred
Yeah.
yet, by the way, even with all this activity. He's still breathing steadily, but something's not quite right. He's just not really waking up.
So here's the question, really. So how does anyone actually remember what happened, or like why someone would fuck with us? Did the genie fuck us over? Did
Well, the genie did its job.
Did
The
Elias?
problem is that what Matriarch's coming after us for is the fucking Spiderton.
Oh, did
For Spiderton?
That's
Yeah.
what they want. That's what they're using as an excuse against us.
previously known as
bullshit.
Silkton?
Yes.
Key accent on previously.
Yeah.
As for the genie thing, I mean, magic. Every
Yeah.
little excuse for Matriarch.
Well, this is this thing. Like, didn't the genie seem a bit too convenient? Like, it just sort of like came out of nowhere.
Yes.
Like, I remember
That's
Ted,
right.
like, Ted, like, you know, formed and ate out of all those glasses of chalky milk and alcohol that he made, and then the genie just fucking appeared. Ted, did
Yes,
you
it was
fuck
very
us over?
silly, Murdoch.
Ted's like Ted still has Fisher and spanks his little fishy ass and says it was him.
No. I was a good
Oh,
boy.
actually,
No. Leave my bro alone. We've been through so much together.
Whatever. The point is, what do we do next?
You go. No, you go first, my man.
So we're what, trying to clear our names? That's not.
I don't know. I mean, we don't exactly have an employer anymore, so we can kind of do whatever we want.
We can all get fake mustaches and
could
all
do
be
that.
named Greg.
We could be the 5 Gregs, and
Yeah.
Axon also, if he's ever not dead.
The
You know,
five
like
Bunky.
groups.
Ted Bunky can be Greg Bunky.
at this point, there are dark clouds that are actually starting to kind of come in, and there's a colder wind that is starting to pick up as it like prickles across your skin.
Yes. Well, I just said we're gonna compartmentalize. We gotta find Patience and Jolene.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've been out for 3 days, so the trail's probably cold on that.
Let's come in.
Well, we're away from where the trail even started.
Well, you know what, guys? Here's the question: what badass motherfucker was able to kidnap Patience?
It was the fucking witch.
Oh,
You heard her, right?
The one in Elia's arm?
Yes, the one that busted out Ellie's arm.
Oh, I guess she is a badass bitch. A gross badass bitch.
It is now starting to rain.
Murdoch gets underneath Bobby's, like, just stands underneath Bobby's legs.
It doesn't work,
Fuck.
but the rain is starting
Go
to.
That big hat.
Yeah.
Just looking for shelter under some trees.
At this
or
point, the
something.
rain is coming in heavy sheets, and it is ice
Sweet, do I get a speed
cold.
boost?
It is almost like piercing little bullets or arrows are just piercing into your bodies. There
I'm sorry, is this a spell?
there are a canopy of trees that are starting to come up on your vision, more towards more like a northeast. If you guys want to try something out there, because more to your northwest is actually the large open kind of inland.
Guess we should go for the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get some cover if we can.
So you guys definitely start like running over into the forest, and you try to find a little bit of like canopy and shelter there, and you find one kind of large enough cedar tree that actually does kind of that shelter over above you and protect you from at least the water, at least dripping wet with rain, but it is still very cold.
Did anyone have like a tent or anything? No. Okay.
I have.
Cool
I
if we
have,
You do
did.
not.
I have 6 candles and a live, laugh, love sign.
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
I can prop it up.
Make it very homey. A home here.
I can. What I lack in usefulness, I make up for an interior design.
Oh wait, can Murdoch use mold earth to like shape the ground into like a cover for everyone?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, let's see. So here's the thing, which I've come to realize because I'm starting to use a cantrip more often. When you make a shape out of it, it only lasts for an hour, but you know, really, it's a very tedious, but still a better source instead of a shovel way of digging into the ground. So if you wanted to take some time,
Corpses are like 15 minutes.
what?
Corpses are like 15 minutes from the surface, man.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, in general, like, you know, if you want to make like a little like underground little shelter for people to huddle in, you can very much do that.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good. Murdoch like starts like Minecrafting his way down to the
Pretty much. This will take about an hour,
Damn.
Yep. but like you kind of like see like Murdoch like using a little bit of magic, and you see him like almost whispering a little bit and just kind of like moving earth off to the side as he's digging a little furrow in a tunnel, and eventually makes a den large enough for all of you guys to kind of like barely squeeze in there.
Cool.
Who wants to get in my little dank hole?
Oh.
Please name it anything else. Anything else.
It's very literal.
As you guys discuss,
I
I'll be back
know.
in just 1 second. I'm very sorry. Gotta be. It's right there. 1 sec. But please discuss.
All right, so we're saying the witch probably took Patience
Probably.
and Jolene.
Yeah.
Seems like it. Or else she just ran away. Who the fuck knows?
Could have gotten really scared of the genie, man.
But she's not here.
Yeah.
Anyone want to make a fire in this hole? So we're actually no, a fire probably makes smoke and then it attracts soldiers. Never mind.
I could give it a shot. Problem is that the DM, I'm not sure if I can use create bonfire right now. We'll have to wait till the DM says so.
I want to check in on how Bunky's doing.
What do you think what's our plan here? Because we are now fugitives from the law.
We were fugitives from the law before. Nothing's changed except that we're not endorsed fugitives.
Oh yeah.
And that could prove to be a problem.
That could be bad.
I like just walking around and being like, hey, I'm part of the Ironwind family.
Technically, you could still say that. You'd just be full of shit. Like,
as
don't
always.
Incriminate them any further.
I thought you were going to say as always.
We could pick another family to claim we're part of.
Nope.
The Jetsons.
Not down for it right now.
The Flintstone.
The Flintstones, the Fletsons, the Jetstones. There's many options.
All right, so Freddy, they want a bonfire.
Oh wait, I got it. Murdoch
so
goes
you,
into a trance
you start trying to cast bonfire?
Create bonfire.
No.
Murdoch
Trying to cast bonfire.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We figured.
Create bonfire.
Nothing happens.
Hey boys, I'm so embarrassed. Guys. Bobby, where's the bonfire?
Nothing happens. You see the gestures
Of
that
fucking course nothing happens.
yeah, you see the gestures that you're so used to Bobby actually using to create the bonfire so easily, like a flick of a wrist, but nothing seems to come to light.
Create bonfire.
Bobby, everything all right, buddy?
You know, just it was a really intense day, so still exhausted from the genie incident.
Okay, everyone raise your hand if you're spiritually broken.
Ted raises his hand and then also raises the weak.
Well, that's not
hand.
a new state of affairs for me. This is just mojo's just a bit off.
Excellent.
Fisher's feeling great.
Murdoch's looking at his hand. He's like, do you guys think I'm still bleeding like molasses, like black molasses?
Probably not.
You don't appear to be.
But
I don't want to check. It's fucking gross.
It is pretty gross. It is pretty gross.
I wiped it on the walls.
Like the walls in the estate?
Yeah.
Oh, there better not be DNA yet.
Guys, the longer we bum
DNA
here,
exists, but
anyway,
DNA evidence.
I have an idea. I know what to do. Murdoch.
good, because we need to move.
Murdoch starts drawing little.
Everybody make perception checks right now.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
We bullshitted for too long again, guys.
It's our kind of
the
thing.
story of our lives.
Yeah.
Okay, perception.
I do have
15. Who else? 21. Who else?
23.
Elia.
Where's the 8?
Raise the 8. Val.
Hell yes, too.
15.
Okay.
When you get the third
Wait,
8,
what
your
about
arm comes
passive?
back.
Yeah.
The genie reverses it.
So
It is,
Get a little
it is
baby arm
kind
like
of
Deadpool.
bullshit that my passive perception is 17 and you only have +2 perception.
I know it's weird. Wait, so but yeah, you're passive. I gotcha. Well, here's the thing. Everybody can hear this, but it seems that Fisher's the only one who can kind of tell where the direction is coming from. But at first, it's kind of weird. But you guys are hearing like a lot of like twigs and branches snap, and immediately Fisher like kind of turns the direction like where you guys came from, and you know everyone's hearing noise.
How visible are
but
we?
Fisher, well, you guys are underground, but Fisher, you're hearing a specific sound. You are hearing noises of heavy footfalls. You are hearing metal boots.
Right.
You are hearing, and then suddenly you hear a voice. Just, they can't be far.
Guys, we've got what can only be described as an issue. They're here.
Murdoch like tries covering the entrance with like dirt with a control.
I can major image us something.
Kind of shit.
Oh.
You sure could, bud.
Well, I mean, depending on what you want to do right now, because right now, Murdoch was going to cover the entrance.
Okay, so I'll just make us look like a big pile of leaves.
Okay, so
I've got,
so you know you're gonna do this as you're underground, and you're gonna put a pile of leaves on top of you. Is that right? Okay. So you guys are now. It's starting to get.
Just make the ground look undisturbed.
It's starting to hear louder and louder. You're hearing just.
You're gonna step right through it.
We're going to search this entire forest. I haven't lost a bounty yet. They will be brought to justice. What is your spell modifier? Or what is your spell DC? Excuse me.
15.
Okay. So, you guys are hearing more of the crunching of leaves and twigs. It's getting louder, and at one point you can actually feel the vibrations above where you guys are right now. As you feel one set of footsteps, 2, 3, 6 of them, 10 maybe. You're starting to lose count. And at that moment, they're seeing this like pot. You sense a movement, and someone's above just like, "You should be careful, sire. Pile of leaves here. They could have left a trap here." Very good, Sergeant. Let's investigate this little hidey hole.
I'm casting disguise self.
And
You're still sitting with us, dude.
No, I've got a plan. I've always got a plan.
Oh no.
I'm trying to cast minor illusion right now.
Nothing's happening. And as you guys are like feeling stuff, immediately you feel like a presence like walking like towards like where you roughly put that pile of leaves. And it's like, "Sire, there's these leaves. They're an illusion."
Okay, disguise self. I bust out of the pile of leaves. I'm my disguise self. I'm dressed in a dress made of leaves. I am the leaf witch.
Okay. So
Murdoch is like holding his.
you burst above out of the hidey hole. And it's like, ah! As like,
Hello, gentlemen. I'm the leaf witch of the woods. Can I interest you in a snack?
Oh boy.
roll a deception check
Snack.
with disadvantage.
Deception?
They're very peckish right now. They might eat you.
Okay, so that's 24.
Interesting. Okay. So, the ward keepers, like at this point now, officially you can see, there are 20 people clad in armor, all with swords out. Some of them actually like with like large like halberds, or some with like huge spears.
Best case scenario, just be crazy.
And in front of them, you see that same kind of figure, but a little bit closer now, as you see like a chiseled jaw and like this like long kind of like scar that goes down the side of the jaw and down the neck, as you can make an assumption that this was possibly the adjudicator that they were talking about before. He slowly walks up to you and just a leaf witch.
That's my name, and I'm very good at magic.
Oh, is that so? Well,
It is. I made a career.
well,
of it.
we have
And
most
also,
magic users registered within the Patreon.
The magic's rhetorical. The magic's it's metaphorical. I'm more of an arts and crafts guru.
It doesn't feel like that since I was able to pierce through your pile of leaves. That is indeed magic.
You say magic. I say 25 years of just building my skills through sweat, toil, a little bit of luck,
Mhm.
and a little bit of business knowledge.
Have you seen a group of suspicious individuals? One that might have had a bunkie on their shoulder, an older woman, perhaps, and a dark elf. half orc.
These are all different people. Just
Yes, and they're all together.
not one individual. No. Okay, so that's 3 individuals.
It's a
it's
a group of 6.
Just clarify. Group of 6.
Have you seen them?
No, but I have seen a group of 4.
Yes.
It was it was a half elf. I think there was a ranger, an archer who looked like a gnome, and I want to say the other one was like not a minotaur, but like a really gruff man with like a horned helmet that sort of was trying to give off that appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that you say that so basically you yourself are a trickster amongst these woods?
I'm just trying to, like, land rights are not really enforced here in the woods, so I just sort of try to hide what's mine.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Fisher.
This is bad.
It's
for
bad.
Me.
He places his hand on your shoulder.
That's worse for me.
And he goes like, "Well, then we should have you registered immediately." What's your saving throw?
Gonna be a 6 again.
Okay. So all of a sudden, like, you guys are seeing, little Fisher's tail at the bottom, but like, covered in leaves. And then for a second, it's gone.
Would this be a good time to mention that I forgot that magic was illegal here?
as
like, I straight up when you said like, yeah, I should be registered, I'm like, oh fuck,
yeah,
right?
As you said that, Fisher, your sense of like consciousness, like it's still there. You're kind of looking around. You're like, where am I? Everything seems to be like. You're seeing like nothing but like blue, like a blue like casing or something like that. It's very odd. As you can kind of look a little more out of wherever you are, you see some trees. It's got to be trees, but everything's huge. You look and you're in the hand of something huge. You don't know where you are. That's all I can see right now. For the rest of you,
small prison.
You heard Fisher make a case, and then it was gone.
Wait.
Do any of you guys have like a spell that'll disguise me for a minute?
I don't even know how to spell disguise.
Which at this point it's like,
Great on Tundra.
Search the manhole.
Ew.
What are you guys doing?
Wait, so
how
what
deep is it? How
did we
deep is it?
Okay.
What did we say happened to Fisher?
Well, with Fisher, like it just
pulled up into the illusion.
Yeah, like you saw like his tail, because like he popped up to be like, "Hi guys, I'm a witch. It's cool," and he literally like popped, like he disappeared. You don't know where he went.
He disappeared.
Yes.
All we heard was talking.
All you heard was talking. He was gone.
Fuck it. I'm gonna take
how
the fucking.
deep is
I'm
the
gonna
hole?
take the fucking. I tell everyone. Wait, what were you about to say first, Charlie?
How deep? I want to know how deep is the hole? Like, how quickly can we climb out and try and?
You
fuck
guys
off?
actually have 1 minute, because like you are hearing feet. They're coming. They're gonna dive into the hole.
But again, how deep is the hole?
Well, because he needed to make a den big and deep enough to fit all 6 of you in.
Yeah.
I'd say you were able to get it to like about maybe 20 feet, and you made like a largish den, because it was like within an hour.
So it wouldn't be like a quick climb out situation.
No.
But they're going into this fucking den right now, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're gonna be coming in soon.
There's like 20 of them, you said?
Well, you guys don't know that. Only Fisher knew that. But you were hearing a lot of feet.
And I'm in hell.
You were hearing a lot of people moving.
And Fisher's already fucking.
Sire, this hole is deep,
It's
sir.
fucking.
It's like,
I'm gonna fucking.
This
If
manhole
no one
is
has
very
any
deep.
fucking plan right now,
Guys,
I'm gonna fucking take it. I'm gonna
I'm
gonna walk out.
I'm gonna.
well,
you know
hang on.
what?
As you get
Fun.
closer, to the hole, like you hear saying, it's like, then it must have only been this witch. My goodness, this seems like folly. Seems like a sad ploy. You know what? Let us be on our way. We must search elsewhere. There's totally nothing here.
They're just gonna hear fucking.
No, actually, you do hear movement. Actually, start to walk away.
We're walking away
Yeah.
now.
As a master of deception, this seems like bullshit.
Yeah, Murdoch. Like,
All of a sudden,
Murdoch like.
you guys are hearing a very heavy hissing, and as like you're getting closer to you're getting closer to the hole, and Bobby, you look up. Do you want to catch it? Like, you can give me a dexterity check if you want to catch it, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, I'm about to toss it immediately because it sounds like a fucking bomb is what it does.
Let's see if you can do it. Give me a dexterity check. And you're seeing 3 coming down.
Are you fucking kidding?
Murdoch uses Maximilian's earthen grasps to grab these bombs and like clench them in.
18 on the dex.
Sorry, just give me a quick
But
moment.
what is Murdoch doing? But
I'm nervous.
oh, the cat's talking to him.
I'm nervous.
Okay, so you're gonna do interesting. So you create this giant hand, which it barely fits in the hole, and you place it right above Bobby. Is that right? Okay, so you form this like giant like earth like raven claw as like you actually try to reach out and grab it, but you just hear just like get it, and immediately your vision's blocked off. It is pitch black in there. Then you hear just as like the earth around you like shakes, and all of a sudden you guys just very barely hear laughter. Just like a bunch of laughter until you hear like you at this point do hear one distinctive point just like enough. We wait till morning.
Fucking kidding, I have to pee so bad.
Just fucking piss in the corner. God.
Like you hear like a little bit like quiet voices like oh Messiah, like almost like something disagreeing, just like I said we wait till morning. No chances. Set up camp.
Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Because I just remembered I have this spell now, you guys.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. Which after a minute passes, light floods back into the tunnel, and you're covered in dirt, Bobby.
Okay, guys, I think we can get by them. I have this spell I've been meaning to try out, right?
Quick timeout. Do you want to like cover the hole real fast? Because it
What hole?
the big hole after the explosion blew up.
Yeah, exactly.
we'll
No, we
just
don't
say
need to because I'm gonna cast
Murdoch
Pass Without a
immediate-
Trace and we're gonna walk out of
Oh.
here.
That doesn't make us invisible.
Doesn't make us invisible, but I mean, like, if we pass stealth checks,
I do have
I mean,
disadvantage on
never
those.
passed
it says it masks us from detection.
That's up to you.
It definitely makes us more stealthy. That's for sure.
Yes.
If we
So
were to
we
sneak
could.
out in the middle of the night.
I'm assuming you guys are
Does that
talking.
remove my disadvantage? Would I just have like a straight
But
roll
here's
on
the
that?
fucking here's the fucking rub. They've got
Yeah.
Fisher.
And I'm assuming you guys are talking
Yeah,
in.
I was literally about to say I
hushed
refuse to
voices.
leave Fishing behind.
You guys are talking hushed voices. I just want to confirm.
Bold.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
hush voices.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Of course.
Now is it here? Here's the okay. Here's the fucking deal. All right. I gave up my pact. I'm fucking useless.
You had a backpack? You could have
Sure.
put stuff in that.
I can't do anything.
You don't have any pockets, Bobby. What were you doing?
If I give myself up, maybe they'll let Fisher go. I'll take the fucking blame. They want me anyways.
Yeah, but
Well, let's not go.
There's nothing
about
else
it.
like there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah, but
You
it-
could
it-
still save patience.
Guys, there's no need to like immediately
You
jump
say
to like
that,
let's
but-
give up. Like, come
You can
on.
save patience. I can save Fisher right now. You guys go to Sislami. I'll figure this out. It's my fault anyways.
They might not believe that you're the only one, though. Like, you'll go up there and they'll be like, oh, well, they did stuff too, and then still want to take all of us.
Bobby, this seems like reckless heroism.
Do you want my?
This seems like our only
necklace?
fucking option.
Bobby,
if we at least the most of us want to get out of here.
Bobby, you can take my scorpion necklace and be a giant scorpion.
Fuck that, first of all.
No, it's cool.
It's cool. Why don't you fucking put on and do it?
Got that skull drip.
No,
man.
it's cool.
But
Don't have remove hex this time, so it's gonna be permanent.
Oh,
He
no.
makes an excellent
yeah.
point.
Oh, yeah. See,
Oh,
it's not that cool anymore.
Whoa, don't make fun of my voice, Bobby. I can do a better job than you can. I don't want to argue. I'm sad. I was
Fuck
gonna
you
say
guys.
I can find where Patience is with my scrying shit.
Like I said,
Jason's
y'all
still
can
asleep.
find her.
What if I go up there, throw him at them, and then he's asleep. He wouldn't even be mad. He wouldn't even know. He can't be mad. He's asleep. You can't be mad
Can
when you're
Murdoch
asleep.
put 20 fucking trained soldiers to sleep?
No, I'm throwing action at them.
I haven't had the
He's
sleep.
asleep. He wouldn't be mad.
I haven't had the
And then they're
sleep
gonna drag
spell
him
for a
back to his
little
den.
while.
You
Yes.
guys,
He's asleep. He wouldn't know.
you guys, we should let her go.
Who go?
Let you go.
Let me go.
I mean, you have a point. And besides, I think you could take care of yourself.
I hope so. If nothing else, I can talk my way out of it.
I mean, we can break
Exactly.
you out later.
This is all I
Why-
got
We
left
can
to
break
do.
you out later.
Why would they take you and leave Fisher?
Because he's still the
Good question.
fucking Leaf King or whatever, the Leaf Witch.
I did my best.
Yeah, but he was
Fucking, I'm
hiding
a
us.
fucking war criminal. These people.
He's naughty, even if he's not Fisher. He's
bigger
naughty.
bounty.
He's hiding
They
us.
just want me anyways. That's what this is all about.
Mm.
Okay, but next time you have a backpack, I want to know because I like keeping stuff.
I just have a feeling that she's not going to let this go. So if no one could come up with a better plan in the next 30 seconds, I think we should let her do what she needs to do.
What
And
if
Murdoch makes an excellent point. There's no reason we can't break her out later.
What if I go? It will take some time, but they're camping out. What if I hollow out the ground underneath the ball, and I can use the earth to shape into spikes? I can basically place a giant fucking pitfall under them. All it'll take is to fuck up the ground a little bit if I hollow the ground out from under them. It'll take
They're gonna
hours.
hear-
It will take hours, but it'll work.
We might not have
I
hours,
don't think
Murdoch.
we have that much time, and they're gonna hear you digging around.
No, because I mean, can you guys hear me dig around when I use the fucking earth and shit?
Yes, you go.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Oh,
You are
no.
noticeably loud.
I do that audibly. I thought that was only my head.
If only, bud. If only.
Well, I just don't want to give up any more friends right now.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
one of us or all of us right now. That's
Come
the
on, man.
problem.
Grog's dead. Sorry, Elia. My best bro fishes out there. The man saved me from sharks. I can't abandon him. He's the whole reason I'm on this path of redemption.
Perhaps you need my assistance.
Shut the fuck up.
Bitch!
You look over to Axton's body.
Eh!
As Axton, which it's very nerve-wracking to see Axton with this kind of smile on his face. Just
Ted if Ted's the one who put him down, Ted looks, oh, he's within reach. Ted instinctively goes, oh, and fucking
yeah,
goes for
yeah,
the
just go,
face.
go ah.
Quick punch.
Just takes his. You're not hurting me. Quite a pickle you're
Axton's
all in.
frog now.
Are you going to ask us to make a deal with you?
I'm done with this bitch.
It's-
Someone
it's
else
not-
can
it's
sacrifice a
not
body
really,
part.
It's not really a pickle. With you, it's worse than a death sentence, so you can just fuck right off.
Volga hasn't forgotten
You sure as hell ain't an option.
Breaker.
Pact breaker.
I guess that's both of you now.
Gosh, I got so many fucking nicknames now. Start a collection. God.
I want a nickname. I only have the name Bobby gave me.
How about dinner?
Dude.
Gay.
What?
Okay, Volga, what do you want?
I want my diamond.
Murdoch looks at the little diamond he has, is like,
But this is my diamond.
No, like is like staring daggers at Elliot, just like, I told you, I want that diamond.
What diamond she talking about, Ilya?
I don't know. She's got this thing about this fucking diamond.
Instead of using you as an instrument of my destruction, if I am, I can be forced to use this boy.
Elia doesn't really give a shit about going to find the diamond now that she can do it by choice. She just didn't want to be bossed around.
I have a question. How did you take over Axon's body if he's been unconscious this whole time? Did you just do that, or did he have to make a deal with you?
He made his choice back in the
Wait,
jungle.
is this based off? Yeah, I thought so. Wait, does that mean you can take over any of us?
Well, we made a fucking deal. Can't take me over.
Why didn't you take over Ted? He's the biggest and baddest one.
Hey. Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Why not Bunky? It'd be fucking funny
And
as
the
shit.
handsomest.
Not my type.
Okay, look, we go get the diamond for you. You get us out of this shit show now. Does that sound agreeable?
But there's the case of your aquatic friend.
What about? Oh,
I can get you all out, but he will have to stay behind.
if that's the case, you guys can go on and I'll stay behind and help Axon. Fisher myself. I know that you guys won't miss me, so.
No, because it knows between you and me, Murdoch, you're far more fucking useful. Put my hand on his shoulder. You're a good little bird, all right?
like fucking puts his head on like on Bobby's hand.
And like by the way, this whole time you guys were talking, like Axon's been creepily staring at Elia. Like it's just weird.
I said me and Murdoch both turned to a fucking witch accent. Like, do you fucking mind? You're a fucking creep.
Can I help you?
The biggest creep.
You will eventually.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
I believe you will help me become what I am meant to be.
The BBGS.
When you say what you're meant to be, does that mean like, I don't know, like hot? Will you become hot?
Volga was once beautiful.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how beautiful?
Doubt it.
Pixar didn't happen.
Time is short. Make
Fine,
your
no.
choice.
Okay, Ursula. I'm going out.
I offer. Wait. I offer Axon's hand in marriage.
Doesn't
Leave the
Yo,
kid
shut
out
the
of
fuck
this.
up. Just
Don't make deals for other people.
doesn't work quite like that.
But you said he's your type. You implied it. You implied that you're into scrawny fuck boys.
bruh.
Axon's definitely not a fuckboy. Like he's like
Nah,
the
he's-
opposite.
I don't know, man. He's a little bit of a fuck boy. He doesn't take sides. He's a fence sitter.
I can get you all out.
Okay,
Or
Murdoch.
I could get you and your aquatic friend out for a higher price. Not only
So what's the higher
Here
price?
we fucking go.
I not only want the diamond, but I want you to take the High Priestess's ceremonial dagger and bring it
So
to
you
me.
want us to get into more bullfuckery with matriarch? Is what you're saying?
Who's the high priest? Yes, priest.
I plan, despite all of your judgment, to save the world.
To save the world.
No,
It might
I'm
be a
gonna-
little easier to
what?
believe you if you'd done anything but make it worse since we met you.
I do as I please.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we
fucking,
caught on to that.
I'm walking up to fucking Witch Axe here, poking right in the fucking chest. No more packs.
Murdoch raises
We do
his
this
hand a second.
ourselves now.
Murdoch
Good
raises
luck.
his hand.
And gone. Just
We don't
Oh,
need
no.
it. I look to you guys. I know you guys got this.
I wanted to ask about my memories, but okay.
Axon goes back to sleep.
Bruh, priorities.
I
Okay.
mean, that's a big
So what are
priority.
we doing?
We're not
I
making
don't
fucking
think we should
deals with
split
pieces
up.
of shit anymore.
That's great.
We're gonna be. Fisher's already been captured. We've already been split.
Mhm.
I can haggle him back.
Well, then we should split. We should split half and half.
But you
Need
just
more
said
than
you
one
didn't want to
person.
split.
Well, if we're already split, whatever. Okay, sorry for fucking agreeing with you.
It's 1/6, not half. 1/6. We're 6
get,
now,
like-
right? Or no, because we have Bunky.
Well, if we don't have Axon,
7.
technically,
Well, Axel will come back. He'll come too.
yeah.
I believe he will.
Okay.
All right, who's staying and who's going? Murdoch, I think you're staying, right?
I mean, I guess they'd eat me alive in prison, Elia.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want to abandon Fisher, so Bobby, you gotta promise that, you know, if you can get us Fisher, we'll come back and get you.
Oh, so
I'll
you're
get
all
him.
about honor and taking care of Fisher until you have to step up to the plate to do it. I see.
I will, it's just that I'd get eaten alive and shit. Ellie, I got fucked over the other day by a dragon man. He just destroyed me, threw me against the wall like I was a Christmas turkey in a domestic abuse situation.
Okay, so don't fuck with anyone in prison and you'll be fine.
They look to get fucked. They look to fuck with you.
Murdoch
look
knows
to
not to
get
be the
fucked.
bitch. Murdoch knows the pecking order.
He does.
But
He knows how prison works.
I was in that box for like a day.
okay, whatever. Sure. So Murdoch isn't gonna step up to the plate.
Well, Bobby's already said
Um,
she will, but we're gonna come back and get Bobby.
If I'm
Are we?
going,
I'm sorry,
somebody has to take
Prescott.
Bunky.
That's all right. This is my fault. I
He gave
forgot
it his
magic
best
was
He
there.
shot.
did. It was
He
a good
did, he
shot,
really
man.
did.
I know. And what worse can I do? I'm not magic anymore.
Only I hadn't
Fine.
claimed to do the one thing that's illegal.
I know. I was like,
If only I'd have
these
just avoided
Matrokians,
Wait a minute.
these
wait a minute.
Matrokians, you say these Matrokians actually believe in the law, then I'll get a
Fraud?
fair
I
trial.
didn't. I just did murder.
Guys, we got a step 2. We are wasting daylight.
I'm stepping.
Guys, am I not blue anymore?
Okay.
No, if I'm
We
going
watched
to,
Bobby
somebody has to watch Bunky if I'm going.
Oh, and also,
I
No,
got
you
you,
guys
fam.
are all
Yeah.
going together.
Murdoch,
Yeah.
you're still blue.
You're not
Bobby's
leaving.
leaving us.
I'm the only one going, and I'm gonna bring Fisher back. They're gonna let him loose.
Well, I sure
Agree.
hope for both y'all's sake that's true.
Look, I'm just gonna say,
Murdoch starts building like I don't know, like tries to like quietly use mold earth and stuff to like make little tiny chambers that they could easily burst out of, because he's thinking
the soldiers will probably come down if Bobby goes up there. So, you know, everyone hiding here if they do like try
Huh.
to come down and search.
Are you gonna wait for so then Bobby, you're gonna wait for Murdoch to do all this?
I mean, if they want to hide themselves first, go for it.
Well,
I'm still listening. I just have to let my cat in, but that will take time.
Murdoch-
It'll probably take like a couple hours.
Well, I think it won't
How
take as
is that?
long
That's
as
not gonna
setting up
work
a
then.
fucking trap that they can hear. So
well, I can. Well, that's the thing. I can like move a 5-foot square of dirt.
I know it's crazy because I actually looked at like a boulder that was about that size. I'm like, oh fuck, that's huge. But like, because you're describing like a bunch of like little bunkers, like so. What exactly do you mean?
No. They would literally be like coffin size, like just barely enough to fit you in and shit.
Okay, so
that
you're
you
doing
can,
one for like each
burst
teammate.
out.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha. This will probably take. Okay, so because you're making it 5 foot, and you're just moving this like it is an instant thing, and that's like the bare minimum tall enough. Like you guys are hunched a little bit as you're crawling through. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say like an hour.
Okay.
Like Murdoch setting that shit up. He just does it.
Okay, so very well. Actually, can you give me a stealth check, please?
Damn right I can. It's my fucking expertise.
Ah,
I got a 16 plus 5, so 21.
nice. Okay, so you very quietly start traversing the under terrain there, as you're kind of making like these little pockets that your teammates can each go to, and then quickly make a faster escape with the dirt a little bit more loose. Everyone else?
Okay, everyone, get into your goddamn holes, please.
I'll
Ted
get in the
jumps down
goddamn
with
hole.
Bunky.
I'll crawl into my hole with one arm. It'll be great.
Yeah, that's a little tricky for you, but you are able to do it. Oh
Sick.
gosh. Yeah,
Yeah, so many things just got so much harder for me.
yeah, I just realized you can't really be proficient with a shield anymore.
Was I proficient with shield in the first place?
I think so.
Did you use a
Cleric,
shield? Did
yeah.
you have
Yeah,
shield
like
in your
you
equipment?
used you had
No.
like a shield and a weapon, I thought.
She may have
I
had
have a
shield
weapon.
proficiency, but she didn't use it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I never used the shield.
Yeah,
you can at least do one-handed weapons.
I sure can, bud.
I'm
How
sorry.
would this affect? How would this
finesse weapons.
affect?
Like nothing's changed.
How does
Yeah.
this affect spell casting? Out of curiosity.
She's still able to do it. It's still like because she still has the fingers. That's very important.
The thingies.
The fingies. Yeah.
On one hand.
Get in your hole.
She's not really a melee fighter to begin with, so like big.
Even
Is
Is
melee.
it gone from like shoulder?
It appears to be, yes.
Like those.
I'm gonna say,
I'm missing
Ted,
a whole ass arm.
you're the one
Anyway,
cut-
so I'm
cut
in
it
my
off, man.
hole. What are y'all doing?
Ted and Bunky jump into one of
I
them.
even made more room for Bunky.
Oh,
So it's 6 feet now. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, so you guys are each in your little holes, and then except you, Bobby, you're planning on like climbing out.
Yep, I'm climbing out. Hands up.
oh wait, did we toss Axon into one? Did anybody
Guess so. Yeah. but
throw
I'd say for each
Axon's
person,
lifeless
so yeah.
body into one?
You sure did,
Oh,
Ted.
he's still alive.
Okay,
He's just
cool.
he's sleeping hard.
So Murdoch gives Bobby's like leg a little hug, and then like crawls into the hole.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna assume Ted, you're just gonna take Axon with you, so like Murdoch could have made like the.
Okay, so yeah, so there's like one hole for me, Axon, and
Yep.
Bunky.
So you guys get the deluxe hole.
The deluxe
Yep.
hole.
The ultimate,
ultimate
hole.
hole. All right.
The hole for the three
For
boys.
the 3 boys.
The three boys.
I don't like
hole.
it. Stop.
Which Bunky still seems to be pretty sick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that in mind, then. Oh, and you're doing this because you were gonna cast Pass Without a Trace. Is that right, Elia? Just want to double check.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait. As Murdoch like hugs Bobby's legs, he's like,
If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello.
Sick.
Weirdly poetic.
It's a great line.
Damn
"Damn right."
Okay. So you cast Pass Without a Trace. You guys are starting to kind of like make your way out. Bobby, you kind of climb up the way through the hole, and you peer your head around, and you see like there are a couple of tents that are surrounding the hole, but then there are because you guys didn't go too deep into the woods to bypass the rain, and it's still raining, by the way, so it's a little muddy as you get up there. But there is like a large like platoon of tents that is right outside of the that forest line. So you start coming up, Bobby.
This is up there. No sign of Fisher yet,
No.
right? So I just shout, "Hey, Jude, you got me."
At that moment, like there is a guard that looks over, just like, "What? Oi! Adjudicator!" And like it like pulls out like a long spear, points at you, just like, "Don't you move!" Looks like
Not
a
planning to.
lackey, brand new, brand spanking new. Like that armor's polished. There are no dents or scratches anywhere. Looks very new. And the helmet's actually kind of like off a little
Cute.
bit. Like it's just like you stay right there. Yeah, that's right.
I kind of like adjust his helmet. Like,
Hey, no, touchy. Then you see like
little smudge.
the
on it.
tall, the tall, black caped person that you can very well think that is the adjudicator. Just like, hey, there you are. Been waiting for you to come out of that little hole. All right, stand aside, newbie. Coming out peacefully. I like that. Well, come on. Let's get you and the rest of your friends out.
What friends?
We have a lot of witnesses that can confirm that you are with a half-orc, a dark elf, the wizard boy, who's now Axon Snow, and I have your other one, and he pulls out a small blue stone. He goes, I got your last one right here.
That's that'll add up. I was with them. We separated.
This tells me otherwise. I don't think so.
Tells you what? Well, who the fuck is that then? Because I didn't go with anybody.
He drops it, and Fisher, you actually come back in a quick puff of like blue smoke. Just whoa. He's like, really? So you don't recognize this associate right here?
Is he still in the witch
Nope.
mode or the mermaid?
Back to the mermaid.
The fuck is that?
When am I?
Yeah, he pulls out a dagger and puts it right up to your throat, Fisher, and just grabs the
that's
back
a
of your
little much.
head.
That's a little much.
Just like,
I bleed easily. That's a little much.
you really don't
I
recognize
looked at him
this
like,
individual
you
right here.
fucking hungry? What, we eat fucking sushi?
So you won't mind if I just kill him right here?
I don't mind, but your fucking high priest is gonna have a fucking shit fit.
I don't think so. I can always say that trying to apprehend the criminals, we had to defend ourselves against you. I don't want to have to do this.
We hear what's happening.
Just tell me where your friends are, and we'll all go to
I don't want
Matriarch.
to have to fucking see it. Someone I don't even fucking
We'll have
know.
a very
That's fucking
nice,
selfish. Put that on my
very
conscience,
fair
some fucking
trial.
innocent guy.
Don't push me. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm coming in willing for my very fair trial. What the fuck did that thing do?
Fisher, you are coughing as blood is bubbling out of your throat. And you just like feel like welling out of you, and he just drops you to the ground.
This seems bad for me.
Last chance, Warlock.
You know, as I go, well, you killed a random fucking mermaid. I'm pretty sure those things are endangered.
I guess I did. And he just steps on it. Oh man, Fisher, you're dead.
Aw.
What?
The fuck?
He's looking at you, just like, boy, how many bodies you're gonna throw at me? How much more work do I have to do? Anything?
Have you frozen, Ivan?
I think that tells me enough. Men, search the hole. Now, get in there.
Murdoch covers the fucking
Straight
like
up fucking
thing.
dead?
Yes? You pushed him, man.
Nobody in our fucking crew knows fucking necromancy. What?
You see ward keepers that are running around you now, Bobby. It's like, but your cooperation is very much appreciated. The Empire will thank you. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Jeez.
See you guys in a little bit. We need to go to pee breaks, even though I went multiple times. But I still need it.
Fuck.
We'll grab some drinks. We're going to have some smiles on our faces and have fun with this game.
Lottie.
See you in a little bit.
I was listening. I had
All right,
made
I'm gonna
you
go
up.
grab my dinner and eat on stream.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna grab.
bugs in front of all of you.
We're back. We are in the woods. Dark clouds, rain coming down harder than ever. And a friend, Fisher, falls with a slash across his throat and blood spilling into the earth. At the moment, it's almost like if time stills for you there, Bobby. And for a moment, just itching in the back of your head, just, that is your choice. So, with the rest of the party,
Charlie back.
with Murdoch, Elia, and Ted, what are you guys doing? You making way out? Well, because you were hearing ward keepers coming after him. Yeah.
That fucking, as soon as that fucking happened, he went on the fucking ground. I just screamed, revive Fisher, then run! I fucking ripped the spear out of the fucking greenhorn.
Yep.
I'm taking a run at fucking Jude.
Okay. I say with advantage, go ahead and do a strength check against the soldier. At this point, everyone, we're going into combat.
No modifier.
Yeah,
So
of course we are.
let's roll for initiative, because Bobby initiated that.
Okay, 19 on the strength check. Sorry, I
You have
right?
advantage,
I
yeah.
can roll one more. I get a nat 20.
I got a
No.
nat 20.
Okay, hang on.
No.
I'll get...
Praise the 8, though. I got a 19.
Okay, well, the 19 definitely rips the spear out of the hand, so you do get a surprise round. Give me a sec to get ready to get down initiative.
Yeah, see, your first nat 20 you rolled, Charlie, was unlucky.
Yeah.
Shit. But the 8's a good omen. That's a third
Yep.
8 today.
Okay, so, whoa, my hands are shaking. 25 to 20.
We all are. Oh, I got to roll initiative.
Yep.
too now,
Oh yeah,
sorry.
I got a 22.
Oh, actually, yeah, 21.
Oh, okay, so I got 22 from Murdoch. 22 Murdoch. And then 21 from Ted? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I get back in the fucking habit of writing this thing down. Okay, I got
rolling
24.
so good today.
Oh, you got
higher than
24.
that.
Okay, so then 24 then for Bobby. All right. And then Elia, 14. And Axon is unconscious.
Wait, so what did everyone else roll, though? I want to write this down.
It was 24 for Bobby,
22
22 for Murdoch, 21 for Ted, and 14 for Elia.
Okay, that's... Okay. I'm fucking shaking, too. I can barely
So
roll.
at this moment, you've got the surprise round on him. So you rip the spear out of the hand. What? You're trying to just attack him like what?
I'm attacking Jude as far away from Fisher as possible. That's what I'm doing. So these guys can run, revive Fisher, and then hopefully get the fuck out of there.
Since we went back a little bit before he made the announcement, because you're saying right as he falls, the other ward keepers are still about 70 feet away. A lot of them are in the other tents that are outside, because it seems like Judicator can handle himself. Okay, make your attack. Or actually, this sounds more like
I need to look up a spear.
Actually,
real
this sounds
quick.
more like a push action, doesn't it? You're trying to more like push him away.
That works too.
Well, here's the thing, because you can either attack and try and stab him, or you can try and push him.
Or whatever gets him away from Fisher.
Okay,
that's
give
the
me
thing.
an athletics check.
Flex
Yep,
check.
and he'll do the same. Okay. Whew.
18.
Wow, that just beats it. He got 17.
Oh,
So
fuck!
you run up and you push him back as he goes back 10 feet, and you just you follow after him.
You push him. He goes. "Ah."
Yeah, dude, because
You pushed me. He just runs away.
No way. That's the newbie green guy though, because he's like, my spear.
Oh, I feel bad. For him. He's gonna join our. He'll replace. That's who.
No.
Right next.
All right, but that's your turn, Bobby. Murdoch, 10 and Elliot, you guys are hearing combat up there, and immediately you just hear, revive Fisher and run! So Murdoch, what do you do?
Murdoch initially like
Fisher, danger. Hey, Ilya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do, Murdoch?
yeah, Murdoch immediately like bursts out of the fucking mud, like,
Everyone, we gotta go fuck those guys up and then run.
Okay. Let's.
Wait, no, I gotta do this. How would Bobby do this? Boys, we gotta fuck him up. Revive Elliot, get on reviving Fisher. Ted, just beat their asses.
Okay, so
I'm still gonna do it, but tell me what to do again.
yeah, so wait, hang on. So yeah, what's your action to doing here, Val? What are you doing?
okay, as Murdoch's like running out and he's like yelling orders, like, Elliot, revive, get on reviving Fisher.
1 second,
Ted,
stop.
just kick
Because
some
you
ass.
guys were underground and you are breaking out of it. So for each person breaking out of it, that's gonna be half your movement. You have 15 feet left.
Well, I made it. Oh, okay.
Because you're breaking out of the ground. It's loose
Oh.
earth, but you're like, you're getting out.
Okay. As Murdoch walks forward and he casts.
Which fish is about 20 feet away, where you are.
Okay. Okay then. So I'm out.
In fact, I'm really sorry. Let me give you the chess map. That makes it a lot easier.
That would make it.
Yeah, that was my fault. So, good old chess map. So at the top of this Seahawks helmet up here, that's kind of like where your come on, Freddy, where your den is, like where and like the hole that like you're kind of like bursting out of at that moment. But like right now, officially, you guys are like 90 feet away from the big group of ward keepers who are now like getting up and they're hearing something going on. But there's not a lot of them out quite yet, but there is movement. Some who already have their armor donned, some that don't, and are just having their swords or spears, whatever they have readily available, which is like way up here at like where my throat is, basically. That's about like 90 feet away. 20 feet away from you is Fisher on the ground. You see him lifeless, no breath at all, blood gurgling out of his neck, and just sitting there, and the tail flops just a little bit because it's aftermath of death.
No.
And right now you are seeing Bobby like in combat and pushing away like a bad guy. In your mind, Murdoch language, it's a bad guy. That's what you see at the moment.
So I'm outside the hole. I can see.
Yep,
everything.
15 feet
Sweet.
of movement. You got up out of the hole. You've got 15 more feet of movement.
Okay, then Murdoch immediately casts. Ah, jeez.
Sorry. Judicator's 30 feet away. Wardens are like I said 90 feet. Go.
Murdoch, hoping that this works, casts darkness around Bobby,
You do. So
and he's hoping that because he knows she can see with her witch
Mhm.
eyes, but he doesn't know if it still works.
so you put
It's worth a shot.
so
It's better
you
than nothing.
immediately raise up your hands and you cast a spell, but let's see, and you're doing it right where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So this little, it's almost like you shoot out like a little bead of darkness, and it appears right between you, Bobby, and the adjudicator, Samuel, and he's just like looking down. He's like, shit, as all of a sudden, like this like bubble of darkness, and it completely covers your vision. You can't see anything.
I
no.
can see. All right.
But
May I use that with a sorcery point, by the way, so I can see through it?
yes, you may. Yep.
Thank you.
So yeah. So it's like once you enter into it, you can see through it. It's not like it's like no more darkness. It's more like you step into the darkness and you can just see through it like fine.
Mhm,
Got it.
mhm.
So there it is. So you made that darkness right there. That was your action, and you move. Are you moving 15 feet? Where are you going?
Murdoch is going to like try and strafe around.
Around where? To the right, left.
Yeah, to the left around where Bobby was. I'm thinking.
Okay, so you're gonna get closer to Bobby. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay,
A little bit closer. Not gonna expend all my.
you start making your way over there. Got it. Okay, now unfortunately this darkness does actually cover up to where Fisher was, because it's a 20-foot radius bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So right now Fisher is covered. With that said,
Okay.
that is the end of your turn then, Murdoch. Unless you want to use a bonus action for anything.
I don't have bonus actions for anything.
That's for later, but you could use like sorcery points to get your spells back. But let's move on to Ted. Ted,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Okay, Ted pops out of the hole.
Boom.
If Fisher's covered, Ted can't
No,
see him then.
You just see like a dark bubble. You just see like a little bubble of darkness. Which Murdoch, if you want to inform that will have to be on your next turn.
Yeah. Ah, damn.
I wanted to grab him and kind of toss him towards the hole for Elliot to get to him quicker. I guess. So how many of the soldiers are around Fisher's no longer visible body?
Wait, I'm sorry. One more time.
Like how many baddies are around?
At the moment,
Fisher?
you don't see Fisher at all. You just see like a bubble of darkness. You see Murdoch over there. You can put together like he might have cast this like darkness spell, but you do see past that.
So all I see is the dark and Murdoch.
Yeah, you see the dark and Murdoch, and then 90 feet up, you do see like people coming out of their tents. They haven't rolled for combat yet, but they will. Because they're not exactly surprised, but at the moment, this is like a surprise round because Bobby acted first.
Okay, well, there's no one really that I can hit, so I think I'm just gonna run up next to Murdoch.
And you can hold an action.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold an action, run up next to Murdoch, and hold my action.
To do what?
Throw me into the dark.
No, you can do that right now.
No, I'm gonna hold off until I'm gonna hold off in case like anyone pops out.
So you're gonna hold an action to attack if someone
To
comes
attack, yeah, if someone suddenly pops up in front.
You got it. Okay.
That's a very good strategy, actually. That's good forethinking. I'll get fucked
Oh.
up.
Okay. So Ted, that is your turn. Bonus action with Bunky. Although Bunky's kind of out of this fight too.
No,
Bunky's sick.
in rough
Yeah.
shape. Yeah.
Elliot, it's your turn.
I have him like sitting like in
That makes sense. Yeah.
my armor.
Yep. So I just want to get as close to Fisher as possible.
Okay. You pop out of the dirt, and that's 15 feet of movement gone. You have 15 left. And it was the same for
Okay.
Ted, but Ted walked up next to Murdoch. You don't see Fisher.
Well, I see darkness.
You see
right?
darkness. And that's all.
Well, I remember seeing Fisher somewhere. I would
Nope,
think.
because Fisher
Okay.
was.
Well, if I don't see Fisher and I know
Got
he's
it.
here, I'm going to assume that he's in the dark. So I'm going to walk toward the dark cloud.
So all you heard at the moment was hearing that Fisher is down, revive immediately and run.
Mhm.
And I mean, you see like that
Yep.
that bubble of darkness. And you're a spellcaster, you
Mhm.
know that like walking in there, you won't be able to see anything even if you're inside the darkness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You could hold an action
Let's
to cast a
see.
spell.
Yeah, I thought Murdoch would at least put it on the fucking edge.
Hang
Yeah.
on.
Fisher.
So like if you want, like you could like start preparing, Revivify and be like, I will cast this the moment I'm close enough to Fisher. You
Yeah.
want to do that? Hold an action?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
like, you start you pull out your last your last diamond and actually start like almost somehow like grinding it away as you see that comfortable or more like comforting familiar green flames again as you grind with one hand. I keep forgetting the diamond and you're
Sick.
concentrating and holding it as you're ready to help get Fisher back.
Fuck yeah.
That's your turn. Now, the adjudicator and the ward keepers are going to roll for initiative. Well, come on, dice. Matthew Mercer. So the ward keepers got a 1.
Nice.
Let's see what adjudicator Samuel got. Not great. That's a 15. Okay. So, Bobby, top of the initiative. It is darkness everywhere. You don't know where you are. Or you kind of do, but like it's kind of discombobulating, but you have a understanding what might have happened. What do you do?
Okay. I pushed him. Now I will thrust that spear in the fucking direction I fucking just
Okay,
pushed
give me an
him.
attack with disadvantage, and it's gonna be a D6 of damage.
D6.
And you're
Okay,
not
good to know.
proficient?
I've got the stats out. I got 20 fucking. Apparently, a spear's got fucking 20 feet of range, unless that's throwing.
That's throwing, yeah.
Okay.
Throwing.
Okay. I was gonna say that's that. I would say maybe like 10 feet, but no.
No, if it has the reach property, then it does.
Yes, it has reach
Okay.
property. There we go. it's a spear, but okay. But yeah, I'm gonna
Disadvantage.
roll for the attack.
And I don't
first.
know. It's a simple weapon, isn't it?
It is a melee. I thought I saw simple somewhere.
Because
Yes, simple.
I don't know because you might
Simple, thrown, versatile.
got it. Because I want to understand if you're
So I could two-handed for a D8.
you can, but I want to know if you're
Yes.
proficient with spears.
Let me see. Because
Because I don't think you are.
Weapons, simple weapons. It's a
All right,
simple
that's
weapon.
fine then. Go ahead.
Okay. And 1 sec. I'm sorry. First attack roll in the months.
Yeah, it's been a while, and it's with disadvantage because you can't see. It's with disadvantage because you're blind.
No, okay, disadvantage. I can roll the fucking.
Yep. Take a lower number.
16.
16. And he can't see you either, so he can't react to this. So yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your d6 damage as like you.
D8.
Oh,
'cause
I'm
doing
sorry.
two
That's right.
hands.
D8. So that you actually pierce forward, just and you do.
And I don't have proficiency bonus on this, so fuck. It's just the D8.
Well, I mean, it's D8. It's still damage. You still
Yeah.
have like strength, but it's strength
6.
damage or whatever. Okay, but like you do find purchase as you feel something and you hear something wet and slick as this spear actually does like pierce deep inside something. Just you little. Oh, you're a little bitch.
Hell yeah.
As that happens, so you did that. Yeah. So you are you gonna. You can't because you did an attack instead. So that is your turn then, Bobby, since you're going to stay there.
Yeah.
Murdoch, it is your turn.
Okay.
You see, by the way, Ted and
okay.
Elia like coming up next to you. They're like, what the fuck? What do we do?
Okay. Can I use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to, like, launch Fisher from an angle toward us?
Possibly, but is darkness
Interesting.
a concentration spell? I believe it is.
Yes, it is.
So you can't-
exactly.
Isn't Maximilian's grasp concentration as well? Boy, I'm really putting
Oh
on my
God.
big boy DM pants today.
You are, damn. You would never ask these questions before.
I'm keep asking them.
Shit.
But yeah, that is a
I'm
concentration.
intimidated by Freddy's big dick DM.
Yeah,
aura.
I'm sorry. It is still concentration. So if you do that, the darkness will dispel.
Okay then. Merc is going to like try and launch Fisher into the air, like towards Ted.
So just so you know, like both Ted and Ellie are next to you right now.
Yeah.
So he's like within 5 feet. Because you moved up
Mhm.
15 feet.
Wait, so like, oh, he's right by
Yes,
us.
he's in the darkness, which, you can go up and see, or you could point out to them.
Okay, then. Okay. Ooh. Could I charge? Okay, wait. Okay. Who's right by Bobby right now? It's the Greenhorn and the Judicator, right?
You don't see them, but that was the last thing you saw, yes.
Yes, I do see them.
Well, I think it's like if you like walk into it. Can you
No,
just see
I-
through it
I-
at a
I assumed
distance?
it was I assumed that was the case. It's a ball of
Sure.
dry darkness.
Let's go
I
with that.
assumed.
Go ahead.
Okay then.
Let's keep this
so
going.
It's just the Greenhorn and the
Yep.
Adjudicator right
That's
by
it,
Bobby,
yep.
yeah? Okay then.
I cast Fireball.
Can I use... Shit, can I use Maximilian's Grasp on the Adjudicator then?
You can, yeah.
Because like Bobby seems to have like, the Greenhorn underway. I can like try and like restrain the
Sure,
Adjudicator
yeah.
for now. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna
'Kay.
do.
So I have to roll a strength saving throw.
Sure, yeah. So that's easy.
He rolled a 4.
Wait. Oh, that's
Yeah, so
fucking
with
great.
that, like, as like you like quickly use like Molder to like earlier to like make a couple of these little
Maximilian's Earthen
right. No,
Grasp.
I'm just saying because like you have to like have a little clay
Oh,
figure,
oh.
but whatever. And then
Okay.
you just pop the little raven claw on the ground, and a giant bird like hand with talons actually grip around the Adjudicator. It's just like motherfucker, as he's being held down for the moment. Which you can't see this, Bobby, but like you were just like hearing like more groans of pain, and you didn't cause that. But with that said, the darkness does now go down. Just as you can see, He's stuck in these clamped raven-like claws. And the noob is just like,
Murdoch says over to the adjudicator, "You're the one who slit his fucking throat. I'll crush your fucking bones."
Holy shit.
feisty little guy. I'll take you all in. War keepers! Okay, that was, let me double check.
Murdoch is going to move himself to the back, by the way, behind the guys, like more towards like the forest, I guess. Like,
Wait.
I've learned my lesson about being on the
So,
front.
wait, so are you backing up or are you pushing him? Like, where is he going?
I am backing up behind the
Got it, you're
guys
backing up.
away from like the fray.
Oh, my head hurts. Great, that sounds good. All right, so you back up. That's your turn. Ted, it's your turn.
You're doing good.
You can see
Yeah, and
Fisher
Murdoch
now.
immediately
I
is
can
like,
see
"Hey,
Fisher. Okay.
Fetch the
But you could
boy."
also see
I want
the
to-
newbie green guy and the other guy who's being held, which you would have advantage on the attack. Yep.
I'm going to grab Fisher and like pick him up and then turn around and look at Ellie and say, "Follow me." And I'm gonna run back my full fucking distance that I can
Okay,
go.
so you
away
went
from
5 feet
everybody.
forward, and then you're 20 feet,
5 feet
going
forward, then
back. Yep.
25.
and you're
back.
carrying him off away.
Yep.
Okay. So then if that's your turn, then Ted, it's going to be Samuel's turn. He's going to try and fight your grasp there, Murdoch. What is your spells? Never mind. That was an 8. That was an 8. So he struggles and tries, and he gets his hands out, and he's just going to be like, "Oh, I can't wait to clap you in irons." As he tries to wiggle his way out, but he can't do it. Elia, it's your turn.
Oh, yes. Well, I follow after Ted to revive.
So you
Fisher.
move your full movement. You're right next to him, and you place your hands on it as the spell is going, and the fire that you were holding within your hand leaps and fills into the throat. Now this is where it's going to get a little dicey. I need you. How are you going to compel Fisher to come back?
Murdoch
How am I gonna-
misses you.
I don't know that
Hey,
would work.
ignore
Would that
them.
fucking
You.
work?
This is all you.
Okay. So. Okay. So to revive Fisher, I'm like, "Listen, man." And I'm like, "You talked all the time about how much you hated fish society and politics, right? I think you still have something to contribute to the world in the way of bringing joy to the place you came from. And in order to do that, we got to get you back safe."
Also, you're really funny, and I miss you.
Also, Ted and Murdoch miss the shit out of you.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
You got it. Let me look. Oh, persuasion. Oh, okay. Cool.
Revivify brought to you by Steeltron. You got it.
That is a 24.
Okay. So that gives me advantage.
What?
I'm really glad I got advantage. That's crazy. Okay. Because I rolled a 1, and that would have been it. But the next one, I rolled a 20. So with that, the green flames fill into Fisher's chest as like you see like actually colors start to like flood back into him, and you feel like this like little pulse. And then for a second you hear in your head like a bunch of like clinging, and you hear a familiar like, "Oh shit, hang on, I got this. Hang on, it's been a while. Hang on. Up, there it is." As all of a sudden like there was like that like gurgle of blood, and Fisher, you wake up and you kind of convulse and spat a little bit on Elia's face.
Oh my fucking god.
Bleh. Miss you too, bud.
But you are back. That's
Yay! This is an illusion. I'm immortal.
Mortal.
Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah,
Okay.
Fisher's back. Fuck. So that is your turn. Yeah, that is your turn. So now it's the Ward Keeper's turn. As you are hearing, like some of them, like trying to quick, because this is somewhere at around like 8 p.m. at night. You know, some of them was relaxing and taking off their armor. Like you just see like some like quickly tossed on a chainmail. But a lot of them are donned in armor. They're all just, their action is to dash. So they are within 10 feet of the adjudicator. And yes, it was under a minute because it's 10 rounds of combat. Or 6 rounds. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's 10 rounds. I got it. So
Either way, more than just pass.
right. So you're good. And the Ward Keepers are fucking coming. So at the moment, it seems that no one's been apprehended. Let's go at the top of the round. Bobby.
That's why we're all gonna fucking run now. So Murdoch, you have the adjudicator fucking
Under control.
let's fucking run. We outran them before, we'll do it again.
Mm-hmm. And good. The good news is you don't have to be within a certain amount of feet. Awesome. All right. So
maybe you can put these fucking soldiers to sleep as we keep fucking
I don't
running.
have the sleep spell, Bobby. I haven't had the sleep spell for weeks.
oh, also I forgot.
And it was the greatest mistake I ever made.
Murdoch,
for
can you
real.
roll 2d6? Because you technically did damage as you crushed him.
Oh, yeah.
So actually
I did that one.
46.
Yeah, good. Make it fucking
Yeah,
hurt.
46, because you did it twice.
Where's my cup?
Yep. Almost forgot.
4 and a 1.
Yeah, 46. Okay. 4-1. Got it.
2 and a 3.
Cool. All right. So like you just, because like you're basically like, it's almost like if you take like someone in a handshake and you're like moving their knuckles around. You're doing that, but like
Make
with his
sure.
bones, as like.
My spell attack is simply like to hit, right?
Yeah. No. You're not adding any modifiers to that.
Okay.
But yeah. So Bobby, you're running.
Before I run, I'm gonna fucking yeah, I'm saying you look good with an eye patch. I'm gonna stab him in the eye.
Okay. With advantage, go ahead and actually, because it's a precise shot, so just give me one roll.
17.
Yeah, and you can't do anything about it. So you all of a sudden just see just like, I'm not gonna forget this. As like you actually stab him right in the eye.
And I rolled an 8 on that too.
Nice. As you just like pull that out, and are you just gonna run with the spear? Just gonna take it.
I'm running with the spear
Cool.
now.
So you just start booking it another 30 feet. The newbie guy, he's actually gonna take a slash at you as he pulls out a dagger like, no, the captain, and he's gonna do something. No, he's not. He's gonna roll a 5. That's cool.
You little piece of
He's
shit.
just like, no, that's mine. And you know what?
You
He's gonna trip
you were
too.
a bash into your people.
He's
Good, you're a good soldier.
yeah. So he trips.
You're exactly what the Matrokians were looking for.
Damn it! They're getting away. As you run, Murdoch, what do you do?
Murdoch is going to take his action to 1, crush the guy again, make it doing another 2.
Okay.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Got it. And that's it. Just 2d6.
And then I'm going to run away.
Okay, so you start making your way. Ted, you're gonna be carrying Fisher now.
And fuck.
Yeah, I did mention that, like, oh, did I forget? Sorry, I forgot to mention. Well, I mean, I guess it was assumed that, like, since I had Axon, as I jump out, I fucking drop him next to the hole before I, like, ran up to Murdoch. So on the way back, so I'm gonna.
I would say the
grab
action's still in the
Fisher.
ground, but you could, as an action, like pick him up.
Yeah. So like, so what I'll do. Yeah. I'll pick him up. Can I also carry Fisher? Is that another action?
No, but it's gonna make you at half movement. So because you're already close to where Axon was originally anyway, so you use action to pick him up.
Yeah.
You got them both, and then you can only move at about like another 15 feet, and that's as far as you get. Samuel.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Tries to break out again. Spell DC one more time, Murdoch.
Oh, my spell save DC. You need a strength save of 15.
And with that, you actually see like the Ravenclaws around him, like all of a sudden just like crumble, just you won't get away that easily. And like you see him, just like you look like he's gonna like start preparing something. But he can't do anything that turn because that was his action to do that. Elia, it's your turn.
Okay, excellent. So we're good to run now, right? Like everyone's alive.
You see everyone running, and the ward keepers are
Yep.
going to be close in your tail pretty soon.
Well, I'm gonna follow suit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so you're going to just like dash.
Yep.
Cool. So you actually pull ahead of the pack. you and your one-armedness.
Yeah, I'm lighter.
Yeah,
You
you're
might
like-
have out the other arm.
I'm more
Not the whole
dexterous.
half elf
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, you can move an extra 1 foot more than everybody else. I'm kidding. You're not writing that down. So you start booking ahead. It is the ward keeper's turn. They are running past the adjudicators. Some are actually trying to take care of them, but you are seeing like 10 ward keepers who double dashed. So they are like right on your tail.
Mario Kart.
So if you guys don't disengage, all of you are going to take opportunity attacks. This is going to be rough. Bobby,
And all ranged attackers start fucking
top the initiative. Bobby, it's your turn.
pew pew pew. I'm like trying to Eldritch Blast.
Nope, it's not working.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you looked at your
I'm-
hand to see to use your gauntlet, but it's not there anymore.
You know what I got? I got a fucking vial of that wild magic goop. I'm gonna toss it at them.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Well,
just
I'm just emptying
so
my
just
backpack today, folks.
give me just just roll a straight dexterity, d20 and dexterity.
That's my best fucking. Here we go. That's so close. 24 was a 19.
Interesting. Okay, so with that, because I'm just saying it has like a splash of like 5 feet. So you see, you see like 3 of them actually coming up to you, and you
This just turns the Emperor's New Groove.
dump a bunch of blue goop on them. So I have to roll the percentage for all of them. Oh no, that's 47.
I hope they all see unicorn.
39,
If they do, I'm taking
and
the
that's
fucking unicorn.
17. All right, I gotta quickly remember those. 39, 47, and 17. Come on, let's check it out. Guys, my head's actually gonna explode. Like, I have a searing headache. This is fantastic.
My
I mean,
heart's
this
gonna
is
explode.
D&D. This is
It
D&D.
is.
My
My
best
heart.
friend nearly died.
I know, I'm
Freddy.
sorry, I'm a monster. It's
No worries, guys. All according to Keikaku.
Charlie's best friend almost died, and I almost also died. That's a
Yeah.
bunky
we
joke.
oh no.
Yeah, Buggy's sick.
All right, so with the 17,
What a bug is
one of them
nasty,
you see like one of them starting to grow this random
breaking
beard
point.
that's made out of a bunch of like feathers, and they start and he's like starts sneezing like these like multicolored feathers. The other one, which was let's see, a 39, you see him's like, oh, I feel better, as he's regaining 2d10 hit points, and he's like, oh wow, I feel empowered.
oh my
And the
God.
other one who got a 47.
What, is that a
I don't
unicorn?
believe this.
Is that the fucking
You
unicorn?
guys see shimmering in front of the group this
Is that unicorn
this
zero showing up?
majestic silver mane that appears out of nowhere, and the body of this purulescent horse that just stampedes and actually kind of intervenes between this huge onslaught of ward keepers, this magnificent
fucking believe
unicorn, as its spiraled horn, this beautiful white ivory that has at the very tip, all of a sudden this blue spark of ember just stamps proudly, just.
Bobby goes, that ain't a unicorn. It doesn't got 2 wheels.
It turns around. Don't fucking judge me, all right? I'm here. And then it points
By all
towards
means.
the ward keepers. Well,
I can't. Yeah, so it's like, what if it was a narwhal?
so you just hear at this point, the adjudicator just like,
Hi,
I
Mr.
can't
Narwhal."
fucking believe this. As the beam on its horn gets brighter and brighter, and they all have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Jesus Christ! I can't.
Nope, that's a
fucking
fail.
believe it.
Adjudicator. That's a really big fail. As you see this
Yeah,
like
I
this
can't.
blue beam just goes.
And the last unicorn by America plays.
That's right.
And the last line
Yeah, you guys hear Danny
roars at
Sexbank
the
start singing in the
last
background.
just
As
beside
this
I'm about to
yeah,
fucking
as
pass
this blue
out.
beam hits the
Fucking
ground,
insane.
but
This
what it
isn't
is
happening.
because like you know flames there well, Bobby. It is actually a very concentrated blue flame that actually
It's fucking plasma now.
so it basically cuts like 10 of the ward keepers in half, and they are instantly dead.
Oh my god!
And the adjudicator himself, like he actually like he puts himself into like this like crystal like bubble to protect himself, and the rest of the men are like backing up, you know, spears pointed, and now this like small like spark and like this like actual like flames start to leap up. This like magical blue flames start just like leaping up and burning the trees around them, and the pine is going up, and everything is bright for that moment.
The DM is telling you to go.
Yeah, we've been running. We're
know,
still
we've
running.
been
We're
hightailing it
running
the
and
whole
watching
time.
this as we're running.
All right. So, I will say at this moment, the flames and the onslaught of this beautiful, wonderful, overpowered unicorn, is fending off these ward keepers until you guys are about like a good 1,000 feet away. But like you do hear like a high pitched whine, just, and it sounds more like a death cry. But it seems the moment you guys have gotten away.
Murdoch votes to keep on moving.
Yes.
Don't stop
Yep.
moving.
And the flames just keep rising higher and higher. And it's catching, unfortunately, on a lot of trees.
So completely unrelated, Freddie. I just want to check in with
Yeah.
something because I just had this
Uh-huh.
thought. What is the typical lifespan of a bunkie?
Oh, it's about 10 years.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
good. Okay, cool. Ted will be dead by then. Fuck,
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. It'll be fine. But you guys are just
As long as he goes
you
first.
guys are running and pushing yourselves, and because of this, you guys push yourselves so far. It's getting like close to like maybe like 1 a.m. in the morning. As you kept going and going and going, you all have a level of exhaustion. As you guys are kind of like in
Oh shit.
this.
Okay.
That's what we get.
You
out of
guys
this?
are in like
Fuck
this
yeah.
like new
Yeah,
clearing.
That's not bad. All things
Yeah.
considered,
All
that's
things
fine.
considered.
You are in this new
I-
clearing of like woods and trees and stuff.
Am
What's
I
up?
am I unconscious?
Am
I unconscious?
Oh no.
No,
You
you're
came
fine.
back, Fisher.
No,
you have
no,
one
I'm,
hit
I'm-
point.
I'm carrying you in action right
Yeah,
now.
so you came back 1 hit point,
I have 1 hit point. Okay.
but you're also exhausted anyway, because you're back. But you guys find like a new.
I'm alive, and I
Yeah.
have.
But you guys find like a new clearing of trees and stuff, and there's like a large
Yeah,
boulder.
dinosaur
Hey,
tail or something.
Excuse me. At this point, Bobby, you know that like you guys are pretty close to the Fallen Mountain. You could get there in like probably like 3 days journey, or you're close to the coast, the opposite end of Nuberia, and where there is a much smaller port, but there are like some smaller ships that go to Saslami.
That's where we're fucking going. We get a boat. We're gonna. Fuck out.
But right now you guys are exhausted, and it's 1 a.m.
Yeah, we stopped there. I'm Brian. Like, no fucking devils, no fucking witches. We did that our fucking selves. Yes.
We did. We
Look at
did.
that.
We really did.
We all fucking made it.
Yeah.
No
No one died.
All according to
Well-
Kaikaku.
Well, okay. So 2 things. One, hi guys, I'm back. The second
Good to
is
fucking
that's
have
going.
you. I give him a fucking hug.
Yeah, no, appreciate. I
That's 1 hit point. He's gone.
really did not like Fish Hell. Fish Hell was not great. Fish Hell was not great.
What did you see?
This hell is
Like-
real.
Felt a lot like a sushi buffet. It was not great. Not
Did
great
they
for me.
talk about? Did they talk about bird hell?
No, they didn't talk about bird hell. I think there's a rivalry. I think we're sports rivals.
Hey,
Ah, no.
Hey, do you guys
That
actually
checks
want to RP for a little
Well, I was
bit?
gonna say.
Because I will literally be right back in maybe like
Sorry.
5 minutes. Sorry. Be back in just a bit.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Freddy's
So
like
I
freaking
said
the
something
fuck
that,
out right now.
that shook Freddy with foot.
I think the
Uh,
toughest this was on Freddy. Honestly, I feel so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Holy
So I'm
fuck.
just pointing
I
out.
was- But I was gonna say also, so that's definitely going on our list of crime, right?
I mean, we were already
Oh,
criminals
yeah.
in their eyes.
Yeah,
There
was no
we just
getting out of
killed a
that.
bunch of people, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the forest is on fire. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
Thank
we
you,
burnt
though.
down a
Appreciate
not being
forest
dead.
as well.
Bobby, you
Fuck.
blinded that man in one eye. He deserved it, though.
You know what? I kind of hesitated at first. I'm like, why would I want to fucking do that person? But he fucking slit in Fisher's throat. He fucking deserved it.
Ah,
Could have just
right
let me
then.
come quietly. Could have just let me come quietly. That's his fucking fault.
Mm.
Now maybe he'll treat convicts with more respect.
Murdoch like just collapses.
Yeah,
on
we'll
the
see
floor,
about
though.
that.
Yeah. Fisher's got one health point. He's lying down. What? So, Jesus Christ.
What
So
is
let me
the
get this
plan?
straight. I died.
Mhm.
I died. You stabbed a man in the eye. A unicorn came.
A unicorn came
Now
at a
we're-
time
Yes.
of need. Praise the motherfucking eight.
I actually helped for once.
Murdoch, you did incredible.
No,
Good
I mean,
boy.
All did.
I helped in combat for once. I'm usually helpful, just not in fights.
You did good, buddy. You did real
Yes.
good.
Murdoch's like
Fiddle. Anyway, if we do we have time? Because I can probably see if I can find patience now.
I mean, if we've got a moment,
Yeah, are we just hanging out here? Or
I mean, look, the spell takes like an hour to cast, so maybe we should move on a bit more.
Yeah, the last
Let's
time
find
we
a comfy
stopped,
place to sit.
the
Pretty
last
much,
time we
yeah.
stopped, I died. So let's keep.
yeah, can somebody heal up Fisher real quick?
Yeah.
I
We're not gonna
certainly
do like a long
can.
rest. Okay. Sick.
Let's do
Jackson.
this. So
and we got it. Besides, I mean, Fisher took the fight. Was the MVP. He took one for the fucking team, y'all. Holy
Fisher.
fuck.
Let's
But besides
see.
that, we got out of that unfucking
Mhm.
No, yeah, we did.
Yeah, I wasn't
Fuck
even
that
touched.
witch. I gather
That
around. I
witch.
give everyone around like a fucking like huddle. Like fuck that witch.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck that
Fucking
Yo,
witch.
fuck that
Witch.
fucking
That
witch,
witch.
dude.
Fuck that witch.
Fuck that witch.
Fuck
Fuck
that
the
witch.
witch.
Teddy, don't swear. You're too young. But fuck
Okay.
that witch.
Fisher.
Frick that witch.
Fisher. I'm
Frick
gonna
that
cast
witch.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you at level 3.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
It's been so long since I've done the Murdoch voice.
God, Action
4.
slept the whole time.
You have
fucking
17
bastard.
hit points back, my guy.
Sweet. I'm going to hug Elia and thank her for not letting me die. Thanks everyone. Hugs all around.
You now owe me your life.
Well,
Yeah,
hug
well,
unconscious
well.
Axon. Yeah, you know
We
the
all
real
hug
MVP was
Axon.
Axon.
Yeah.
He remained calm and collected through the entire ordeal. Axon was a
Murdoch
was
actually
stoic.
Murdoch actually
Did get punched in
gets
the
up
face.
and he says,
oh he did. He took that like
I'm-
a champ.
Guys, I'm gonna make some like fake tracks using mold earth and shit. So
Yeah, please do.
Sounds
yeah.
great.
and Murdoch like,
Anyone want to go with me just in case?
No, not
protection.
particularly.
I'll go. I'll protect you.
I
I,
will,
got one
but I don't know if
arm.
that's
You
a good
guys figure that
idea.
out amongst
I don't got.
yourselves.
I don't have magic anymore. But yo, I'm a hell of a fucking strategist. As we,
Honestly,
apparently.
honestly, just an extra wall of meat between me and whatever's trying to kill me is always appreciated.
My best gambit.
as Murdoch
I
goes
still got the
off
spear.
and he like he's like looking at everyone's feet for a minute.
I'm just looking at your feet, not at. It's not a fetish thing. It's just a figuring out foot sizes thing.
Okay, I honestly don't.
Okay, sure, sure.
Are you safe? Is code
Yeah, no, it's okay. He's like, okay, I think I got it.
He like memorizes the feet patterns and everything, and like the
Just the
footwear.
details, the fucking crinkles in each everyone's fucking feet.
Damn right, it all matters, man.
And he goes off to like
I don't
fucking
know,
do
man. He's
that.
only got one eye now. He's not gonna be able to really see detail. Really, he's gonna have to. There's gonna be an adjustment period for our friend Jude.
I mean, I guess the question really is like, is are they gonna have to reassemble, like get back up? How many people did that unicorn take out?
Like, was it fucking 10 people? He sliced like 10 people in half.
Man, I'll be
I
honest
didn't know
with
a
you,
unicorn could do that shit.
I didn't either. I thought a unicorn
I didn't know it was
a
an
bike.
animal.
I thought it was a bike. You told me it was a bike. Apparently,
I
you
thought it was a
lied to me.
bike too.
Your ignorance made us both look like fools when it showed up.
What? The ignorance, it made it a hell of a surprise. It was a lot more fun.
It did. Murdoch's just like, I'll be honest with you. I was too busy running away to fucking take notice of how many people it killed.
I saw. I was watching. I couldn't keep my eyes off the unicorn. I saw like 20 halves of a body, so I assume that's like 10 people.
Yeah, maybe.
I saw 10. I saw 10 sets of legs cleanly. By the way, holy shit!
I just heard blood curdling screams, and I said to myself, I don't even want to look at this shit.
I think the fucking unicorn's dead too, you guys.
Yeah. Shall we
Rip
pour one
unicorn.
out for the unicorn?
Pour one out for
Pour
the.
one
I
out
have.
for the
I have nothing.
unicorn.
Oh, I still got vials of poison left, but I don't have the vial of the magic. I'm glad I used. I'm glad my use of the magic goop was the unicorn one. That's
I
cool.
hope that adjudicated guy dies.
I saw him throw up a shield. That's the last thing I saw. I don't know. He seems like a tough, stubborn son of a bitch.
There he is, the star.
The star of the hour.
Wow. Didn't expect any of that stuff. Okay. So what's going on? Hey. guys are talking?
Murdoch is making false tracks,
Got it.
and then we're still heading to the port.
Okay, so you guys are you're gonna risk another level of exhaustion.
We're not risking this. We're getting the hell out of here. We will sleep when we get to.
Okay, so that's another level of exhaustion.
No sleep till Sislami.
You guys are at half your movement.
No.
But you do eventually make it to the port.
No sleep.
So okay, so you guys are moving along, and you finally get to the port. As you are not seeing too much activity. It seems that things have been kind of a little lax, at least here in northern Beria. Although the site of the fallen mountain is pretty reminiscent. You know, seeing how like it was something that literally towered the world at one point. Now that it's like crumbled into like two like smaller places, and it looks almost like a gaping maw at this point, where you guys know that's where Underside is. But as you're heading towards the port, you guys don't really face a lot of trouble. Like no one really kind of like tries to stop you. You can quickly like throw out like the Iron Wave name, and some people just like, oh yeah, we know them. And you do get to like one boat for purchase. As yes, Murdoch.
Murdoch just brings this up for a minute. Hey, Elia, you know how like
He's just so fucking tight.
you know how like you're in 2 packs and shit, and you're pissed off about something earlier because that witch bitch was getting all up in your business and ruining your shit. How's that little book you write in working out?
That little book I write in?
That little book you write in.
I guess I haven't looked at it in a while.
Like, do you think it works now or?
Question. I'll pull out my book.
Well,
I'll buy
at first, as you remember, you didn't have the book anymore, ever since Volga
it. Oh
came into
yeah,
your
it
life.
was gone.
But
Well, then I tell him that.
you reach into your pack, hopeful for a second,
Yes.
and you do feel the familiar spine of that tome that you would carry along.
Fucking sick. Well, that's a good
Yeah.
sign. And then I look down at the book and I look at my arm and I'm like, this is going to be significantly more difficult.
You actually do hear Chuckles like, yeah.
Okay,
You can't do
awesome.
that. You can't
I
do.
was
You go. Ah.
I just slapped myself on the shoulder.
Charlie.
Right. Yep.
Well, anyway, yes. So,
You, Ivan, do you not have socks on?
Yeah, he's got old man slippers.
The
Old
movement.
man
That's even better.
slippers.
You're not seeing my feet today, bitch. You gotta pay for my fans only.
I walked into that one.
Yeah.
You did. You really did.
Let's see them.
But
feet.
Anyway, so I'm amped as fuck.
but are you gonna purchase a boat?
Murdoch,
Yeah.
fucking
Are we gonna
jump
Oh, yeah,
purchase a
brother.
boat?
Murdoch slams
How much
down
is it gonna
the money.
cost? I think we have money.
Well, so you go up to someone who's you kind of see kind of like a messy, dark-haired come on, brain. Dark-haired, like half orc. He's got like one large tusk that's actually like coming up and pushing up the upper lip, and the other side looks like sawed down. Looks like he's wearing he's wearing like a sailor's hat. He's wearing kind of like typical leathers. As he looks to be, it's strange. It's almost like one side of him is like much more jacked than the other side, and you don't want to know why that is. But he turns over
Ew.
and like pulls like a smaller arm, like some of the paperwork, but looks to you, or just like, hey, you guys looking for a vessel today?
Indeed,
Yep,
we
so-
are looking.
No,
at
everyone
everything.
follow my
I
everyone
got
follow
this.
my lead here.
I
Yeah,
got
man, we're
this.
trying to get to salami.
Well, let's see. Well, we've got some smaller sailing vessels. There's about 6 here. Is he all right? Like pointing over at Axon.
Keep the party going. We've just been partying, man.
Yes.
Don't worry about him. Don't kill the mood.
Yo,
That's
man,
good.
It's
yo,
good.
man, we summoned a party genie through like shaping an 8.
It was a fucking genie, man.
Yeah. a
Ted's like,
genie
hey, it was a
party.
party, and with like fucking limp action over it, he just starts dancing to no music.
Is any of you sober that I can talk to?
Yes, me.
No. Anyone else who's sober?
No.
I'm sober, I think.
And you don't have a
How the hell are you sober?
and you don't have an arm. Nice. So
Yeah.
you're looking for a
Uneven
burly.
distribution. Awesome.
We're bros. Yeah. Perfect.
Nah, I need to keep this little guy. Well, anyway.
He's like a
Yeah, he was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I can't do that. Well, let's see.
Anyway.
We've got 3 today. We've got Big Bessie over there. She needs a lot of repairs. She's not exactly seaworthy. She's more like stream worthy. She could make it,
Nope.
but it'll take a day to repair it if you want a big ship.
No.
But I'll give it to you
Don't
like
got that kind of
10
time.
gold. Oh no, okay.
What do you got that can travel today?
Travel
Like,
today. Oh, I've got 6
today.
rowboats. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do
Awesome.
that.
Oh my god, my dude.
But-
Oh man, it was tempting though.
But I've got Letty. It's usually a 4-person vessel sailing craft, but you could probably
Well-
fit all of y'all in there. As he points it out.
I mean, Fisher can swim, right?
I'm the best swimmer.
Holy shit,
the
you're a
best swimmer.
mermaid! I've never seen
Yeah,
one of you
man.
before.
Keep it on
Fisher.
keep it on the down low.
Fisher, I'd just like to remind
He's
you that those are
self-conscious about
I
it.
can't.
I would just like to
I'm
re-
so excited.
Fisher, I
How
would
much
just
for
like
Letty
to remind
there?
you those are shark infested
Uh,
waters.
that there's
Okay.
about 100 gold because unfortunately, it has a.
Point.
Well, it's fortunately or unfortunately, depending on whether or not you've got a coin. It has a nice lavish inside. It has 2 smaller cots on the inside. It's very roomy. Not really roomy. It's very. What's the word for it? It's cozy. That's it. It's cozy.
Ergonomic, sure.
It's cozy. You want to look around in it? You want to check it out?
I mean,
No.
That doesn't sound smart. What about you, young lady? Do you want to check it out?
No.
I mean, yeah.
That sounds good. Let's go have a little tour.
Elliot, don't go on a tour alone. I'm not going to imply.
Yeah,
that
who
to
the
his
fuck's
face.
coming with me, guys? This feels
Ted's
significantly
following along
threatening.
with Axel.
I go,
over his
girl,
shoulder.
just-
Was Axon and
girl, girls
Fisher?
stick
Are you like
together.
just drop Fisher and the baby, like whatever? Is that what you're doing with Fisher?
Am I still holding Fisher? I guess.
Yeah, but like, are you just gonna drop Fisher on the ground or in the bay or
I'm
something?
gonna put them both on the ground and just walk.
Axon sleeps.
Cool.
Fisher's a fish, so
I'm also gonna sleep.
oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, into the boat we go.
Yep. So, well, I mean, it's not too big, but he's like, permission granted. Oh, yep. And he steps onto like the little gangplank. And it's a nice looking vessel. It's really fancy looking actually. It is a pearl colored vessel with a gold trim along the edges of it, and in front of the bow, it actually has what looks to be like a unicorn horn as it points forward. and it has like it's like one large sail, but like it's what's the word for it? It's not really like a forward sail, but it's more like a diagonal sail. So it is like a 4-person vessel. So you guys will have to get used to actually like switching back and forth as you are attacking across the ocean waves. He's like, now this is seaworthy, like it'll make it. Yeah, it'll make it. But you gotta give it a little bit of loving. You gotta make sure you're up to snuff with your sailing knowledge there. But here's what the real nice part here. And there's a little cabin that like it's really like 4 feet tall. But as like you actually step down like little stairs and they open up, it opens up to a small looking like sitting area where it looks like 2 like long like cots where like they could be used as couches, but they could also be like it has room for like 2 people to sleep in possibly. You could figure something out probably with a bunch of like pillows or sleeping bags, whatever. But it has like a small like little like kitchenette area. It has like a couple of cupboards. It also has like a side like on both sides. It has like a small little porthole so you can see out of it and actually look at like the waves. But it's kind of nice. And he's like,
Better than the last boat.
he's like, that's Letty right there. So you want it?
Nice, she's hot. Guys, what do we think?
100
Could use
gold.
some fucking racing stripes, but otherwise, yeah.
We gotta get to that party in Salami
Race flames, what are
ASAP,
we-
girl, so we gotta take one.
I really hope you'll
All right,
take care of
let's
them.
throw down that hundo. Let's do it.
So just need 100 gold. That's it.
I don't have 800 gold.
That was
No,
100.
100 gold. I said.
A
I said like
hundred.
I
a
have
100.
100 gold.
Oh, 800.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm buzzed. Right now.
Apparently.
I will cover the purchase.
See, adrenaline. I've never sailed before.
Wow.
Hmm.
I will purchase the whatever of this boat and slams down 100 G's.
Oh, that's very nice of there. All right. Well, that's set up. Nah, bigger arm.
And I
that
slip,
works
I
for
slip,
me.
I slip him another 50. You never saw us.
Looks over to Elio like,
Ignore her.
is he all right? Or is she all right?
She...
No, I'm
Never
saying like he at
saw
Murdoch
us.
and she at
You
Bobby.
misgendered me. I'm taking 25 back. I know I'm androgynous, but come on, man. Don't kill the party.
Murdoch
Okay,
is-
And,
anyway,
then I
yes.
slip him back to 25.
All right,
I'm looking
fine.
for
I've
guys.
never seen you.
Yeah.
I don't even know your name, so
you, sir.
look.
Murdoch
Good, let's
goes
keep
up-
it that way.
Yep.
Murdoch tugs on the man's
I'm
like
just the cop.
leg. Murdoch tugs on the man's
Oh.
leg. I'd like a receipt, please.
I got okay. I have paper.
Why do you want paper proof that
I
we were
can't
here?
read. To be honest with
Durman,
you.
that's your name
I
right
can't.
now,
I can't
Durman?
read or write, but I've been a good salesman of boats because I know my vessels. See, right there's this Pat sailboat.
Okay then. Murdoch like just once again like the other guys. He never saw
Do you-
us.
Okay. I mean, do you want to write receipt and then keep it, or do you want? I don't get how this works.
No, never mind. You don't understand transactions. It's cool.
What do you mean, transportation? Is that what you said?
Dude.
Never mind. No, never
Murdoch,
mind. Good
every
day.
second is precious.
I know. I'm trying. He just keeps calling back.
I don't
To me.
understand. All right. Well, enjoy your boat, Betty.
Thank you.
Letty. Sorry, I'll get confused. I guess I'll miss her.
Well, you don't need to know her name
No,
anymore.
it's true. Oh,
so-
you gonna give it a new name?
Of course we
What are you gonna name it?
No.
I don't know
Well, I mean,
yet.
you want to name it before you sail out, because bad luck and all that.
Bad luck and all that.
Yeah. I mean, it would suck if you're like in the middle of the ocean and you're like, oh no, what's our boat called? And then it sinks. That just makes it sad.
The hot crust bun. The hot cross bun.
The
the
hot
hot
crust
crust
bun.
Unicorn memorial ship.
Oh, hey, I like what you're
Memorial
thinking.
ship.
I've always wanted to see a unicorn.
We just watched a fucking unicorn. die.
You
It's
saw a
kinda nerdy, man.
unicorn. I've always wanted to
We
see
saw a
one.
unicorn. It was beautiful.
Oh,
and
that is
deadly.
legitimate.
Stern but
That
fair,
is-
as it should be.
Wow. They're such majestic creatures.
They
I've
were.
always wanted to get close, but you know, I'm kind of scary. And I don't like that about me, but you know, you can't change what you look, right?
This unicorn was benevolent. I'm sure it'll visit you someday.
Well, not this one.
If you just retweet and like and follow.
You see like literally almost a child's hope rekindle in the twinkle of this half-orc's eye, like, God, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, dude, I fucking like this. What's this guy's name again?
Oh, sorry. Oh, my name's Tantor.
Okay. Bye, Tantor. We're not doing
I'm gonna
this.
go, so you take care now.
On his way by, when Ted walks by him, he also pulls out 10 gold and he hands it to the guy. He's like, I know you didn't see us, but if you did, I was really handsome.
You got me, pal. Well, I mean, I know you're paying me, but I feel like you are legitimately good looking. You know, you don't have to you don't have to objectify yourself like that. I feel like
Everyone keep throwing money at him.
No. Ted's like,
serious?
okay, thanks. Grabs the money and grabs the gold and just keeps walking to the
okay.
boat.
I should have seen that coming, but I have to stick with my gut.
You're a good man, Tantor.
Fisher goes walking up, hands him axes.
You're the kind of
like,
person a unicorn would love to see.
Oh, stupid.
Like the way you think about that unicorn, the unicorn thinks about you, meeting you.
I don't have a horn. What do I do?
Also,
You
don't
don't
be
have a
mad if
horn
he crashed
yet.
his shit. Bye!
Okay, well.
Bye. And you guys start making your way. You keep quickly. You tying stuff down. You start going off, making your way. Sailing away.
Okay, bye.
Oh no. He's manning the master the crow's nest right now. There actually is a little crow's nest up there. It's pretty cute. And actually, like the sail itself, I forgot to say, it actually does. It has an embroidered unicorn on it. Like it's literally like someone stitched in like a unicorn, like kind of like prancer like this, looking majestic and all. It looks like a crest.
How the fuck?
As you guys are starting to make your way, sailing towards the
Slimy Isles.
Topaz Seas. That's what it was. That is right before Saslami.
2-pack C.
Ha, see what you did there.
R.I.P.
Is there anything else you guys like to do on the ship now?
Take a fucking shit. My sphincter's been fucking tight this entire fucking day.
You just pull off to the side of the ship and pull down your pants.
Actually, wait.
little chocolate for Fisher's family.
Oh yeah.
Murdoch.
Wait, is Fisher in the boat or is he swimming?
Fisher?
Yeah.
We're in the boat. Me and Axe are in the boat.
Okay,
Just say
we're all
Fisher's
in the
probably
boat.
into
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
I got something important to do. Murdoch goes to the cabin
Mhm.
and he starts writing down all like the little runes and everything. And he's going to scry for patience, like he said he would.
Okay.
That's actually good. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
So
Thank you for remembering this. This has just been a fucking
after
whirlwind tonight.
I'm fucking exhausted. I don't know about you guys,
Yeah.
but this is this was nuts. This has been a nuts session.
I went to take a
Oh my
break because I
God.
was almost gonna puke in the bathroom, but it's all right.
Yeah, as Freddie sends me a text when he walks, he goes, "I'm gonna puke, you guys. I'm gonna fucking puke."
It hurts, but yeah. So basically, so you go down into the cabin, and for an hour you start, you pull out your chalk. You just start writing down runes. You actually pull like a little piece of parchment to kind of like help to not mar too much of the cabin floor there, and you focus. And as you kind of like finalize and connect to the spell, you feel sort of just poof, like actually kind of like pop out, and you immediately zoom up, and you see what's it called now? The Memorial Unicorn?
The Unicorn
Mm.
Memorial
sorry.
Vessel.
SS.
Okay, Unicorn Memorial Vessel SS, as you are slowly floating up into the clouds, and you start being shifted forward, just faster and faster and faster, and you come to a dock. You come to a dock that is as immediately, because like you don't really recognize the place, but you hear a name in your head, and it is Saslami, and you are on a dock on the very edge of these sandy dunes, and you go into a vision, and you see a cage, and you see patients sleeping and having a fitful sleep as it looks like she's been shackled. There's been whiplashes along her back and her arms, and they're still kind of like they're crusted over from the blood pooling on them.
It's been 3
And
days.
that's about all you get out of that, as you are suddenly brought back. But you have the imagery with the name of Stephire. It's Islami.
Okay. Okay, now Axon's turn.
So you're gonna do the scry again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Into
I've
his
got the
dreams.
ritual.
that's
stuff,
fine.
I may as
So,
well-
but you are, because it's not a
I just
ritual.
wanna
It's still like
see-
you're.
Oh wait, that's right. I thought it was something like I can see into dreams or something. No. It's just
Oh no, yeah,
locations.
no, just locations. Yeah, because there is actually a specific dream spell. That's why, like, at first I was
Oh wait, no. I know what I'm gonna do. Can I use detect thoughts and shit?
Yeah.
On Axon.
sure. Well,
So I use detect thoughts. I can hear a bunch of thoughts, and I like hone
yeah.
in.
So you hone in on
specifically on
Axon. You don't really hear anything. You get the sense that like Axon is unconscious at the moment. But you definitely have like a
Maybe it would.
confirmation that like you feel that this is Axon. He's right here. Then you do hear just naughty boy.
Yeah. Eh.
Volga
Yeah.
can replenish your
I hate it.
memories.
I hate this.
Oh.
Truly.
Fuck.
If you make it,
She said replace, not revive. You dumb fucking.
I actually said
bird.
replenish, but good on you for listening.
I was gonna say she said replenish. You said replenish.
Basically I had my ear on.
Right.
Black.
Hey, what are you thinking in there, little bird?
Yeah, fucking. He's talking to that bitch right now.
But
Stop talking to that bitch, Murdoch.
Talk to me.
but also she's like, we can make a bargain, even though you're friends with that traitorous pact breaker.
Elia isn't that bad.
But she is.
Where's the alien?
That bad.
He
Me,
is-
Alien, and Bobby are just like at the top of Murdoch going.
Just know,
Everyone's listening in on the call.
just know, young shadow phageling, I am at your beck and call.
Ew. But okay.
Gross ass
This
bitch,
voice hurts
get the
to
fuck
do
out.
shit.
Now? You've been doing
No,
it for
it's because of the
years.
time. It's not
Oh.
morning. It's like late at night, so it's harder around that time.
Mm.
We're just all
Okay.
fucking.
I'll take
We're
your word
slurping it
for
up.
I'm not a voice actor.
Murdoch keeps that in mind,
Get a
and
fucking
he
sip.
just. But he's just thinking because he's assuming she can read his thoughts.
Is Axon okay?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't want to hurt a potential useful item for
Ew.
myself.
So out of curiosity, what exactly would you want to give me back my memories?
I'm still considering, but I could do an open-ended favor.
I don't want to do an open-ended favor. I don't know what fucking bullshit you're
Sounds
gonna ask
gross.
me to
That's
do.
true.
It does.
But I can bring you the
everything about you,
memories of
witch.
everything you lost, of you as Murdoch, as you as Zeke, as you as the essence of a soul once used as a weapon.
Murdoch just leaves. Murdoch just stops. He's like,
Oh God.
ooh, and he like runs out. And he's like, okay, boys, girls, gather round.
Hey, with that, you were talking to that bitch, weren't you? I can tell.
No.
Smell, you
Smell her
smell.
on you.
We can smell her. She's so fucking gross. I can vomit right now.
Fisher's just dragging Axon by the arm so he gets in the
I hope we
conversation.
never
Who are you
speak to
talking to?
They have the spotlight and
Axon
everything.
wants to know, and he like mimes it with the face.
Looking too.
Okay,
I'm
boys,
good at math.
Gather round. Gather around,
I
guys.
didn't even get my bicycle.
What happened to Axe's bicycle?
Something doesn't add up. It's a fold
What?
backpack.
Yeah.
But no,
Okay.
with fucking accent, something doesn't add up here.
Everyone's playing. All right, so all of you are playing with Axon's face.
He's got to wake up eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he
No.
though?
So, I've got
I
good
mean,
news, everyone.
if Cody comes back to life,
Guys, I've got good news though, guys.
there's no Revify in real
If
life.
we are heading back, if we are heading to Salami, that's good. Patience is there. She's in chains in a cage.
In a ship.
Salami of
Yeah.
all places.
Anywhere
She's been fuck-
specifically?
Stepfire.
Motherfucker.
You know the
Fucking
place.
Starfire. Oh, I know fucking Starfire.
Care to enlighten us?
It's the second grossest thing only to that witch.
Great.
Is it a place? Is it a
It's a
person?
place.
Well,
It's a city. It's a
Witch's
scummy
ass,
ass
so-
fucking
He
city.
fucking
You know
sneezes.
what?
What the fuck?
No.
I was hoping you would say
Check out episode 5 of fucking JoyQuest season 1.
Is that what episode it was?
Yeah.
It was episode 5.
You would
which I
memorize
believe.
Yeah.
that shit.
Sapphire was my favorite arc.
It was pretty fun.
It was an interesting arc to be sure.
anyway, but yeah, it's in Stepfire. I don't know where it is. She's
JoyQuest
just-
classic.
She's in a cage. She's whipped up in bad shape. She ain't sleeping well either. I felt genuinely bad for her. And then I read Axon's mind to see how he was. 'Cause I was like, while I'm here, I'm just gonna check in on Axon. And then a witch lady's all after offering me all kinds of tempting shit.
Oh, I'm sure. You didn't say yes, right?
No, I just ran away.
Perfect.
Good boy.
She's so fucking gross. Like I can't believe you lasted like 2 seconds around her. She's just fucking awful.
I'm not gonna say anything, man. She's probably listening.
Looking at Axon's fucking life.
I hope she's listening.
I close Axon's eyes so he's not looking.
Why can't I see anything?
The guy-
Cover his ears so she can't hear. Don't bother covering the nose, man. You're not gonna be able to get rid of that smell.
Oh, yeah, I
Not gonna
can't.
work.
because I literally can't remember if I fucking said I can.
Yeah, I can read minds, by the way.
Cool.
I don't remember if he said that either.
I don't
I'm
remember.
sure he's done it before.
I think he's done. I don't know if we've known if he's done it though.
No.
I mean, it's happened a
I
bunch of
subtle
times during the
spelled.
Spiderton arc. Like,
Yeah,
That's true.
I was just I was using subtle spell all the time though.
yeah, it's
I
true.
can't- I can't remember what I subtle spelled with.
Probably
or
at some
not.
point, I feel like he just screams it sometimes, though, is the thing. It
I
doesn't matter if he's
probably
doing
do.
subtle.
Probably Murdoch's very obvious, but he's not.
Anyway, though,
Murdoch like steps up onto the bow of the ship and like,
full speed to Salami.
Make a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
Murdoch. Murdoch. you bitch.
Let's go to
Stop.
Slammy.
Murdoch just like slips a
Fucking a fish skull fucking grabs him.
giant
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
bird swoops down and picks him up and flies off with him.
Why?
It's like the second episode of One Piece. or something.
But with that, we're gonna be coming to a close, as all of you are making your own kind of mental preparations or physical, whatever supplies you have at that moment.
I'm making a will.
What?
I'm making a will.
You start writing a will as
It's good to have your affairs order, especially in this.
as you guys are starting to sail and make your way closer to a new land. Finally, as we get closer to Sislami, a land of temptation and of riches and of luck. And we'll see you all next week, Saturday at 2 p.m. Until I have to go back.
Pacific.
Pacific.
Pacific
Until I have
time.
to go back to work, basically.
I thought it was
5 p.m. Eastern.
5 p.m. Eastern. Until then, take care, everybody.
10 British.
Farewell.
Thanks for hanging out with
Bye-bye.
us.